Welcome back from the break, everybody. You're now watching Game Masters here on the Games Done Quick Hotfix. Today we've got an Elden Ring 5 and 5 randomizer showcase. What is 5 and 5? What's 1-5? What's the other? We'll get to that momentarily. But did you know that Summer Games Quick 2026 is going to be live in Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 5th to the 11th? That's this weekend. You can visit gdq.gg to learn more or register for the events. You can check out the schedule at gdq.gg/schedule. I am joined once again by Kuiper Don't Care and Derpy Dragon 15, who you may have remember from a couple weeks ago, I guess months ago at this point. Time flies. Doing a part of a all boss rush, where players competed against each other to try and clear as many bosses as possible in the time limit that we allowed. This time, we're going to be making Kuiper and Derpy work together. I know. It's going to be tough for them, but I believe that they can do it. Kuiper, Derpy, once again, welcome.
Morning. Hello.
Yeah, thanks for having us again, and thanks for bringing Elden Ring back.
Yeah, so 5 and 5 was a setting string within the Elden Ring randomizer that I came up with pretty close to about a year ago. It's probably been a little bit over a year. Largely inspired by, let's just say about a year. Like it was right around when Bingo Brawlers ended, I believe. But that's right. I did rope Kiara into this. Kiara has done these before. But they were really inspired by, if anyone out there has ever seen like combo rando, where you see like Majora's Mask and OOT, where they're kind of like smashed together, was kind of inspired by that. The goal of this randomizer is, between the two of us, Derpy and myself, we need to beat both the base game final boss and the DLC final boss. I specifically left out the names of the bosses because we don't know who they're going to be. All of the bosses
are randomized.
Yes, all of the bosses are randomized. All of the enemies are randomized. All of the drops are randomized. Ton of stuff is randomized. We can get to that later on. But the goal is going to be, like I said, one of us beats the base game, one of us beats the DLC. In order to do that, in order to beat the base game, you need to collect 5 of the 7 great runes that are in the game. And the great runes are spread out across all of the important checks in the game, which, again, when we get into the game, we could talk about what the important checks are. Zach is here commentating for us. Zach also plays these. He's going to help us kind of explain some things as Derpy and I are playing. That's what you need in order to beat the base game, is the 5 great runes. In order to beat the DLC, you need 5 Mesmer shards. And if you've played Elden Ring, Mesmer shards don't exist in the normal game. It's just a Mesmer kindling. Well, for the purposes of the randomizer, that single item, the Mesmer kindling, can be split up into pieces. So to mirror how many great runes there are 7 Mesmer shards that you need to collect 5 of those in order to burn the ceiling tree, get up to a near limb, and confront whoever the final boss is of the DLC. So one of us has to beat the base game, one of us has to beat the DLC. We don't have to beat both bosses. And yeah, ideally, and again, I want to put heavy quotation marks on this. Ideally, Derpy will be doing the vast majority of the base game. I will be doing the vast majority of the DLC. It's the two aspects that work.
You'll see mainly why when we start the run, because
yes,
where we're both going to be starting and checking and kind of prepping paths. Lead us into that, but that does not guarantee anything, because we will both have access to the base game and the DLC basically at all points in time. So that's where the co-op aspect comes in. Like, oh, Kuiper finds a great rune over in the DLC check. I have to run over there and get it, potentially. I find a kindling shard. I find all the kindling shards. Kuiper finds all the great runes. We swap and we finish the other side of the game.
Yes. Real quick, Derpy, before we jump in, do you just want to talk about how the great runes work, like real quick, how they like gate each other?
So yeah, the big thing, the base game is a lot bigger than the DLC. Surprise. So in order to not like completely destroy any logic, we locked away the great runes to kind of like a scaling. You can't do this in the DLC, so it only can happen in the base game. So at 3 Great Runes, it allows us to go into the capital to fight Goldfree, Morgott, and Sewer Moog are really the actual only checks we have access to off of 3. A 4th Great Rune gives us access to Mountaintop of the Giants all the way through Horaloo. And then the 5th Great Rune unlocks the final boss door. So we need to kind of hit those marks, so it's kind of important for, especially because of how long that path is, to kind of get that 3rd Great Rune, get that 4th Great Rune to kind of progress it, and also get the knowledge of if the other person needs to go that deep in the base game as well.
Yep.
And because there's 7 of each, there's 2 spares out there, so if you happen to find one of them, then you can kind of check off a different check, depending on how everything goes. But I say there's a couple more things to talk about, but I think we could talk about these settings for hours. So let's go ahead and just count us in, Derpy. You know what? Let's make Zach. Zach, I'm gonna have you do the countdown. Yeah. Let's have you do it.
I got taken up off the street. I'll do it. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. So as with many other randomizers, we kind of start at the base game with some levels that you can use at the start. Kind of just to get things going so you're not spending the early game grinding levels. And you can choose to spawn directly into the DLC if you want to at the start. Now, the DLC is tough, and you're starting with Zero Shadow, or Skidoo as I like to call them, as with many others. Fragments, so your damage isn't scaled great, but you can go through, spend the levels up to level 60 at the start, so that way we can start chunking through bosses pretty early on. Now, you may be wondering, there's a lot of items in this game. Thousands of them, all over the place. Like, you can't go around for like 2 seconds without stumbling upon some little shiny on the ground that you can pick up. So, although you can do this, we randomize everything to every single spot. There's a subset of locations that have been selected that these important checks, these Mesmer Shards, these Great Runes can appear in, along with other things like the Golden Seeds, as well as the Sacred Tears that power up the flasks, as well as like your Physic abilities, your Physic Tears. Now, the Smithing Stones can be kind of wherever, though you're going to find more higher level ones in higher level areas.
Note to kind of help the prep phase of this, because normally we'd like go around and find the stones and various things. We put all stones available in the round table shop, so whatever we don't find in kind of our opening phase, we will be able to find, just buy. We just need the money for it.
Yeah, so where the shards can appear are on what has been deemed major checks. So this includes all the remembrance bosses. So think like your Moogs, basically anything along the main pathway. And in the DLC, it means any DLC boss out there will have. So that's like Bale, as well as Renala.
The DLC remembrance bosses.
Kuiper. Remembrance in the Limgrave Graveyard before you drop down. So I don't need any money from DLC.
Right.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the biggest things right here early. We're both kind of running to a few what we call free checks. They have no bosses.
I cannot do this, Skip.
They're just where kind of items, imbued sword keys, the Halig Tree and Dectus Medallion spots, a couple things in the DLC. I don't remember what's actually there in the vanilla. And we're just checking a couple spots. For me in the base game starting, money can be an issue. So that's why it was kind of big. That's why I just told Kuiper, I found a remembrance. Because he's just more likely to find kind of a bigger, just regular rune on the ground, where I'm going to find, little ones. So it was good for me to kind of find that, to be able to upgrade my weapon early, because you'll see the first boss I kind of have routed into my route. I would like an upgraded weapon for.
Yeah. The very first boss that Derpy's going to be fighting is Radon. Whatever
Which won't be
happens
Radon,
to
note.
It won't be Radon. Well, it could be Radon.
It could be a different Radon.
That's true, yes. But he's going to be fighting whatever is on the Star Scourge Radon spot is his first thing. Also, I massively skill issued there for a little bit on that graveyard skip. I just
I was trying to talk about it.
Yeah,
no one noticed.
Totally.
Yeah. I totally didn't fall at any point.
The height job.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this early preparatory phase, while they're going through and getting, like, those handful of other chests that key items are normally found in, so that's in addition to the major bosses, you're going to see both Kuiper and Derpy kind of grabbing a Grace and then piecing out. And that's really set up for later, making sure, while you have access to this area that goes down a route. So the Dragon Pit right there, you saw Kuiper head into that cave, get a Grace and leave. That may come into play later if we have to go down there and get a bunch of stuff, because down that pit, there's some bosses.
This is one of the most dangerous parts of the whole run. Because of the random enemies, you could just get really bad enemies. You could get a Winter Lantern in a bad spot. So this is unironically like some of the most dangerous stuff we're doing here early. Like, yeah, we start at level 60, just to kind of make this faster than not needing to level and fight things at like super low levels to make the early DLC play viable. We do that. Nothing in Fortnite, just like one Skidoo.
There is a smithing 10 and a not the gold pickle foulfoot, the other one from the DLC.
Okay, the tender.
Yeah, the tender. Yeah, in TLEA.
The chicken tenders.
But yeah, so while we start at level 60, things still hurt.
Oh yeah.
So like we could just die running by enemies because of what enemies could be there. Especially Kuiper.
Me.
Yeah, because of not having Skadu. He, especially going into, you'll see him go into Ballarat at a point, because there is a free, one of the like 4 free checks in the DLC is in there. It's the Well Depths key originally. Oh, nice finger seal. You need a seal. It's in the Firemonk camp.
Okay.
So yeah, that area has a lot of enemies, and you just get the wrong enemies, and you literally can't walk through some doors.
Yeah, that's worth mentioning that a lot of a lot of the haha funny of this rando is when you randomize enemies and you put them in places that they're not supposed to be. Yeah, you could just get a dragon in a doorway that you can't walk through, and your choices are either kill it or you simply just don't go that way. So
or like
we don't have that
giant imp head cannon that just auto targets you in an area you want to run through, and you just need to get creative.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna do probably the most infamous skip here in the DLC. We're gonna do TLEA skip. It's called TLEA skip because that guy right there, his name is TLEA. So we're just gonna yeet ourselves off this cliff, and I messed it up because I jumped too early. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to like jump into like crevices in the wall to allow us to just kind of revert, like almost like Spider-Man our way down this cliff. And we're gonna here, then we're gonna go over here and land on, whoop, nope, okay, I was too far to the left. So you can see how finicky this can be. You're trying to land in like these little seams and these little pockets that will actually stop you. And that way you can, I don't know if that's gonna label as safe ground. Not, okay, good. We're gonna try this again. Jump here, and jump here, land there. Now we're gonna land on this one, and then finally this one, and then we are all the way down. So that skipped like a couple seconds of going like all the way around here. And now I can actually do another, oh, that is a bad thing to be right there. I'm gonna take a wide berth
what are you so
around.
Scared of?
I'm gonna take a wide berth around that electric ball.
It's just a friendly lightning ball.
Yeah, friendly.
Will one-shot Kuiper.
That will one-shot me, yes. If it hits me, it will one-shot me. Especially if I'm standing in water. This game...
I don't even think that would have mattered.
I don't think it would have mattered. It would have been like
armor.
overkill. Yeah. And no armor, yeah. It would have definitely been overkill. But... TLEA skip... then I messed that up. Man, I am not skill issuing all over the place here early.
That's fine. I'm heading up to Albus. He's one of, like, he normally gives you a Halleck Tree medallion half. I went to Fort Height, which gave me normally a Dectus medallion half. So these are those like free checks. Like again, all I have to do is run by enemies for these. Like this imp that's trying to join in the fight. Ooh, I have gold. I just need to kill this imp.
This isn't your story, imp. Get out of the way.
Okay, I got a great room. That's good.
Okay, good. That's good for Derpy. That is also just one thing I do not have to do. Nothing I saw there is like super high value for me.
Well, we hope you don't have to do that.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to.
Ideally.
You don't need great runes. There's a chance Kuiper actually does have to do that because of those locks we talked about. If there's something in like Capital, or like the start of Mountaintops, he might have to get that great rune at some point. Dragon's Great Claw. Hey, speaking of giant cannon imp, there he is.
That's a pretty rough spot.
Yeah, I'm not grabbing that item because of that. I'm just getting straight to the teleporter. Honestly, I'd rather him be there than in this graveyard.
Kind of a problem.
Like he
That's
was
what I was
the
gonna
other
say.
day.
I'd rather it be there and now it's done. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one of them. So once you find one of them, you never have to worry about him ever
I've
again.
actually found a decent amount of money early. This is nice.
Okay. I have conversely found no money, which is concerning.
Which is weird.
Given that I am in the place where a lot of the big runes usually end up being.
To be fair, the Renala Remembrance is free.
Yeah,
Like, that would take you 10 seconds to grab.
I think that gets you 20k, I believe. I think it's 20k
it's not
for
the
Renala's.
best one to find, but it's enough to get our weapons online.
Again, I know we talked about it.
Ow!
Oh, that's a cemetery shade out of the pool. That's sad. We talked about it kind of briefly at the beginning. Normally these settings, so when ultimately Derpy and I go into Roundtable, you'll notice that Roundtable sells a bunch of the smithing stones. That's obviously, normal behavior if you've obtained all of the bell bearings in the game. These settings normally do not call for that. You just have to find your upgrade materials. That's one of the more difficult things about these settings, whether you play cooperatively or solo.
It does add prep time, so to kind of make it a little safer for Kiara's show here, we were just like, all right, let's just put them in the shop. We'll still do some, but why I'm running to all these graveyards is those just have a lot of checks, so they have a lot of spots where it could have a stone. I'm essentially actually routing out almost 3-4 graveyards that I normally would. Spike's favorite boss is out of the pool. Yo, Blasphemous Blade.
Nice.
Oh, I want that.
I
think we
it's
both want that.
That's by the Academy Key location.
No, it's Rakshasa. It wasn't Solitary General. I mean, if you want that,
okay.
I'll let you. Kuiper and I agreed we weren't going to run the same weapon. I'll let you have that, Kuiper.
Well, I mean, just if there's nothing else, then
Yeah. If you find nothing, you can have Blasphemous Blade.
Okay.
If you find something, I'll happily use Blasphemous Blade.
Dragon Halberd, pretty good. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also naked. That's another thing that people are probably like, why don't you have any armor? I started with the Wretch class because the Wretch class had this weapon. Our starting weapons are randomized.
Yeah, and most of the weapons were bad. There was one good weapon that actually neither of us took. Euphoria, mainly because we've used it a lot recently, so we didn't want to use it.
True.
And so I took the class Confessor, which has this which has this candlestick weapon, which it's a big bonk weapon, which will be good at various points. But mainly it had the Incant Golden Vow, which is a buff, and one of the best buffs in the game. I have a second Great Rune already.
Oh, good. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I've seen these seeds play out. Every single time I've done one of these, I was like, oh wow, Great Rune. Oh wow, another Great Rune. Well, you're about to enter the drought.
Yeah, that's good for my route, though, that I'm doing, because of wanting to be the ending base game player. I preferably, am getting into Capital early to get that knowledge of does Kuiper need to go there, and which I need the 3 and 4 marks in particular. So, already being at 2 is nice, so, if Kuiper finds another, if I reach my lock, I could go grab it from where he finds it. I'm just checking Kale here to see if he has anything good.
Get to do
before
another
getting my
really
last free
fun.
ones.
Get to do another really fun
Kale
skip
has
here.
prawns for 1,000, which isn't bad.
Ah,
I'm
good.
actually gonna grab this grace just to potentially buy prawns at a point.
Yo, nice dark moon ring, Lamau.
I like the DLC
Opaline bubble here is good.
of this
It is.
game and kind of what it makes you do. Where like base game is like, how do I get over there? How the heck do I cross that gap? And then the DLC is all about how do I get down there? Where do I go to get
Right,
down?
yeah.
Because it's like
Yep,
you start
it's-
so high up, and then I swear half the DLC is like you need to go down somewhere, and that's what all these skips do. Is like they
Ooh,
have
yeah,
found a
now I
way
remember
to
it's
Is
good.
skip
that
the big
oh,
dungeons.
that's a Miranda over there. So something we should talk about, because all these field bosses, we're looking at them, but we aren't clearly we aren't fighting them because they won't have any of our checks. But we do
They
have
won't.
a rule as part of 5
Yes.
and 5, where we each have anyone that plays declares their 3 favorite remembrance bosses. And essentially, the rule is if you see them, like if I just looked in the lake and if I saw one of my 3 favorites, I would have to kill that boss at some point in the seed. I don't have to do it right
don't
then
have-
and there.
Yeah,
but
you don't have to do
I
it
do have to
immediately,
kill
but
it.
yeah. It's just kind of a silly, fun thing that I thought of when thinking of these settings. Of like, it would be really funny if you just like, yeah, one of my favorite bosses in the game is like Rolana, right? And then you just happen to be running around and you see Rolana. Well,
Yo,
she's one of your favorite
I
bosses.
got
So you gotta go fight him.
Alabasters. Kuiper, you can have
Aw.
Blasphemous Blade.
All right, I'll take it. All right. Well, technically,
I could actually
you
wait. I could
could-
dual wield.
you could.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
we could power stance. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna happen.
Yep, I'm power stancing 2 of the best weapons
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah, we are going to be power stancing 2 of the best weapons in the game. That is just a smart thing to do. For those that don't know, power stancing, which was originally obviously introduced in Dark Souls 2, allows you to wield both weapons, like 2 weapons of the same weapon type, 1 in each hand. Now, normally you would need the stat requirements in order to wield both weapons, but in the randomizer, you can actually toggle it to where all weapon requirements are 0, so you can just wield whatever you want. We do have that on for 5 and 5, just to kind of, allow for some freedom in your weapon routing, because again, it is very, very difficult to find weapons. It's very, very difficult to find upgrade materials and things like that. So just kind of as a, it's already difficult enough finding the stuff you need. The weapon requirements have been removed. So you are going to see us doing some dual power stancing here. And I'm also just going to let Derpy do this because this is a very difficult skip that he's trying to do.
I gotta do
at
this.
least here pretty soon. So.
Yeah. Also, we will give shoutouts to
I found a
Free
shard.
Shooter and Ragnoth.
Yo,
who
Matt,
vetted
yes,
this seed
massive
for
shout
us to make sure it was good for the show. So, like, Free, who's making fun of us for not taking Euphoria. Once again, we just didn't want to use a weapon we've been using a lot.
That's
And
right.
instead,
yeah.
I'm gonna Blasphemous Blade and Alabasters, and Kuiper can take one of those, but he can't use both of them because we promised we wouldn't do the same.
Huh?
You just can't use both of them. You can use one.
Huh? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Also, Crimson Sea Talisman is in. We can't do the same weapons. We agreed on this.
I am okay.
So you can use one of the 2, and then find a different great sword to power stance with.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
all right.
Mother's in Celia.
Okay. I know we mentioned briefly about the favorites rule, which is, again, a rule I came up with and a rule that we will stick to. I do want to know, just because, Zach, we roped you into doing these a while ago. What are your 3 favorites? I actually don't think I know this.
Well, so apparently, the people that showed these settings to me did not tell me this rule, so I'm hearing this for the first time.
Oh, really? Okay, this is important lore that you were supposed to know. They did not tell you
I
this.
did not know the lore.
There are
So on the spot,
okay, on the spot.
I would say PCR phase 1.
That's one of
Okay.
mine as well.
Ouch.
Just a note.
I would say
Okay,
base
I'm-
Mesmer,
Yo.
like
So
base
phase 2
Serpent
of Mesmer.
Yes. And then I'd have to think about the third. But those are like
Oh, the
two that I
bat!
like.
Why?
Oh,
am I
that was a
missing the branch?
legendary move there. That bat deserves a vacation for that
Holy
sack right
moly,
there.
that
So
bat.
I am
Oh
doing
my
that skip
God.
that Kuiper was talking about. That
Oh
is
my
difficult. It's
God.
especially this like first jump I'm trying to get. I'm trying to like just get this branch.
Unreal.
Oh, and then I messed up the second part, of course, because I was talking as I started doing it.
Wow.
Essentially, I'm trying to skip over this. I could have just cleared
The puzzle
a room
and
gone
Celia,
faster.
yeah.
The puzzle, but this is faster,
That was wild.
and I keep messing up the second part, which is easier.
That bat needs a raise, dude. Holy. I'm gonna
I
go
have
over
been getting
here
this
now.
first try. Of course, I mess it up on GDQ.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
All right, there we go. We did.
Buddy, you need to leave me
Well,
alone.
we did the first half. We still got the second half.
It's like second half is so much easier than the
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my three favorites, except for this troll is shooting me, are also PCR Phase 1, which is a good boss, unlike PCR Phase 2. Bale,
Actually,
who
that
we
is
count
cool.
as a remembrance, even though he doesn't drop
Yeah,
a
he does count.
remembrance, technically, he counts. And then the best remembrance boss of them all, the Moose, the Ancestor
Okay.
Regal Spirit.
The whole point of us bringing this show onto GDQ is for us to have an intervention with Derpy. With his
I will hear
love
no
of the moose.
blasphemy against
And
Moose.
the moose is a nice,
Hey.
easy boss, you know.
His love of the moose. The moose is
Moose is a good
questionable
boss.
to enjoy. I would
Great boss,
like.
Kuiper.
I
I will not hear Moose slander, especially as I'm heading down towards Mooselandia, which is the correct canonical name of the underground. I will not hear slander against the Moose.
Twitch chat,
it's
sound
definitely
off
not-
about your
not
opinions
wrong.
about the moose.
That is a
Elden
deer,
Ring.
you know, fair. I
Nope,
agree
it's
with
moose.
that.
All right, Zach, did you give your three? I heard it was
did.
PCR, it was Mesmer, and then what was the third? I think I got blocked by the bat, and I didn't hear the third one.
I said I had to think about my third.
You had to think about the third one. Okay. So, my three favorites actually all exist in the DLC. If you guys can't tell, I really like the DLC of
hold
this
on.
game.
Tell your original three before you recently.
So my
updated.
original
Also, oh my
three
god, there's
favorites-
a mini Estelle here.
There is a mini Estelle there. So the two that have not changed are Mesmer, and I don't really I don't pick between the two. I just Mesmer in general. So whether I see Phase 1 or Phase 2, it doesn't matter to me. Midra, who I think is probably my favorite boss in all of Soul's history.
I hate that boss.
Absolutely love Midra.
Nothing
and then-
in the board.
Okay, and then my third original favorite, just because of, I think my original playthrough was kind of carrying a lot of weight when I chose it. My original third was Fortisax,
And you judge
and-
the Moose.
Oh.
and then I fought Fortisax a couple times in rando, and I was like, I think I'm gonna change it.
Good call. Good call.
And I ultimately decided on Gaius actually as my third one because I don't know. I just really like the Gaius fight. It's kind of just a little fun little dance you do with him. Once you figure out his crappy little 5-piece combo that he can do to you, it's actually not too bad. So I'm still kind of going through the DLC here. Normally I would not do this. Normally, I would not be going up this ladder. I'm just getting a little more prep ready just so that I can, make a mad dash to some of these bosses. I'm actually on the way to where Gaius and Mesmer normally are here in Shadowkeep. You're going to get this
And
Loft Grace, and then I can actually access both of them pretty quickly. And then after that, I will be going into Ballarat to get that final Sphere Zero check. Sphere Zero, just like a non-combat check, technically, is what it is. And then
I
we'll keep
am
going from
currently upgrading my weapons, so you're actually going to see something cool here about the randomizer. One, I don't need all the same amount of stones. I only need 3 for each kind of smithing stone. I will need to sell some stuff here to you. I only need 3 of each smithing stone, just to make it a little bit more fair between smithing and somber weapons. But also we have auto upgrade. So you see me upgrading the finger seal here because it's cheap. I'm now going to go into my inventory to my weapons. I'm going to leave the weapons on the ground that I would like to use and pick them up, and you see they're all up to level 20, plus 24, or plus 9 respectively. So that they basically were auto upgraded. That's the idea.
Yeah. Makes it just so much better. Go ahead, Zach.
Notably, there's been a recent update to this where you don't have to drop them on the ground anymore.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that.
That's awesome. But honestly,
and now I'm gonna go find my first boss.
I feel like I wonder why that has happened, and then I think about it, I'm like, I think I've seen a lot of bingo players recently in trying to go quickly, accidentally, like they leave their items on the ground and then they don't pick them up and they leave them behind. Which, funny enough, if you do that, your weapon is gone forever. So, not fun.
Found
a bunch of sombers.
Anything for physic? Yes. Honestly, those are both fine. Not great. All right, so I'm gonna do my next skip here to get down to Radon's arena. I'm just gonna jump off this edge. I'm gonna jump a second time and just fall to my death here. Nice. And it thinks I died in Radon's arena, so I'm gonna get to use the Stake America.
Stop right here.
And now I'm right outside of Radon, and I didn't have to go to Altus and start the festival and do all that. It just makes things a lot quicker. This will be our
Very
first.
Curious to see what we have.
Yeah, look at what we have here. So this could be any boss but Star Scourge Radon.
What?
And we have an Ancient Hero Zamor.
Does it not allow the bosses to spawn in vanilla locations?
No.
Correct.
It does not. Real quick, Derpy, no one noticed it except me. I loved that you instinctively ran backwards.
Yep, I absolutely did. Nope, that's not the one I wanted.
That's really funny. So Derpy and I have also been playing a lot of bingo of this game recently. And normally when Radon is there, what you want to do is just immediately, nice giant hand. Oh, this is real bad. This is real bad. This is real bad.
We were talking about Ballarat being bad. This is bad.
This is real bad. Okay. All right, we got past him. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's probably the worst thing. Honestly, there's only 2 of them. I think there's 2 giant ones. So seeing one of them, I guess, is fine. The fact that it wasn't in like a hallway or something like that. There are
also,
2.
It's just jump R2s when you're power stancing, right?
It's jump L1.
Jump L1. Show 'em.
Yeah.
We don't power stance much recently because we've been playing bingo, so I'm a little out of practice on the power stancing.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing spiked, cracked here, dex tier, but nothing else here.
If anybody's wondering, oh, that scorpion hit me for a lot of health. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
We got some rolly boys.
Oh, and
a
okay,
hand.
Oh
god, that was awful.
Okay, I am. Hold on. Okay.
This is a perfect example of the enemies just blocking you. So Kuiper's got to figure out a way through that hand.
Chat, we may be coming back to Ballarat. Oh god. Okay. We might be. I'm out of flasks. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We might be coming back to Ballarat a little later. So that rolling ram is actually the worst thing in the entire video game. That guy, he one-shots you at like 99 vigor, I swear. It's wild. So anyway, instead of going to Ballarat, I'm going to progress at least a little bit more towards Romina. I'm going to get like probably 1 more additional grace here. Just to kind of make up the time that I would normally be spending to get that Ballarat check. Because again, I'm pretty much not going to go back to that until I'm a little stronger with a little better of a weapon, or at least an upgraded weapon, and some way of dealing with all of those enemies. Because right now I
can't leave Kuiper's chickening out on this check.
Right.
I know.
My weapon's not even upgraded. I can't
Whereas
fight those
for
things.
me, I'm heading down into Mooselandia.
Oh wow, I got a lot of money.
The land of the Mies. And
yeah,
mainly to do a bunch of boss checks. There's a bunch of checks down here. But more importantly, this is getting me my access to the capital, which will be through the portal behind Fia's Champs after I get my 3rd Great Rune. Also, nice magma worm blocking this path. Yeah, just let me through, buddy. Thank you. He was nice, unlike Kuiper's enemies, because I don't speak foul of the moose.
Kuiper, I have some bad news for you.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 colossal hands.
Oh, there are 5. Oh, good. Oh, good.
And there's the one extremely, extremely big hand.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the one I saw. The extremely big one.
The one that's normally in, like, the Finger Ruins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, Axe Talisman.
Okay. Yeah, so
I have Axe Talisman and Crimson Seed Talisman, Kuiper.
Okay.
Crimson Seed was just in Celia.
Funny enough, Axe Talisman loses a lot of its usefulness if you're power stancing. Pretty funny.
Yep. Want to level.
Yeah, Finger Seal. And then so Blasphemous Blade was near Academy. And then where was
you don't need it. You can't use both of them.
Yeah, but where was it? In case I don't want to use...
It was just in the chest in Celia.
In the trap chest.
In the
trap
chest.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, literally right there. Like, you would never miss it if you took the Celia.
Oh, the crossbow guy.
Which you might do if you want, like, Crimson Seed and Oh Mother.
Yeah. Right now, ideally, all I'm going for is the Blasphemous Blade, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. Getting this Raya Lucaria Academy race is still pretty good because, again, either of us can, go into the academy if one of us happens to find the Glintstone Academy key. The first boss I'm going to be fighting is whatever is on the Margit spot, which I'm going to be doing once I get this Blasphemous Blade check. So, or get this Blasphemous Blade and then go upgrade my weapon. I'm going to grab this. We'll see what Derpy has to fight.
Yep. What is the Mimic Tier slot?
Doing all my prep. It's a Falling Star Beast. It's the baby.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Baby Falling Star Beast?
I swear a Falling Star Beast shows up here a disproportionate amount of time. I think I've probably only done maybe 20 seeds total, finished even less. I think half the times I've done it, Mimic Tier spot is one of these guys. Some variant of the Falling Star Beast. But I have a question. Zach, how did you get roped into all of this for Elden Ring?
And
I know you're good at, you've done a lot of Cage 2 rando.
Nice.
Which you're going to be doing that next week. Hint, for the people sitting here to watch.
Check out the schedule at gdq.gg/schedule.
Yeah.
Good luck.
After AGDQ, I said I was like, I'm going to do my base game Elden Ring playthrough because I haven't played it yet. And then I played it for like...
I got Crimson Seed Talisman
like
+1, Kuiper. And improved.
Nice.
So then, after I did the base game and the DLC, I was like, tell me about Rando. So I asked Ragnoth, one of the veterans of this seat, to set me up with Rando. And then
the
I
rest is history.
And then he joined our group chat and just was automatically roped in because we added him to the chat, and that's how it worked.
I don't even know how I got roped into this mess.
I think the same exact way. I think
the exact same thing happened.
Cause I don't even play Elden Ring. In fact, prior to playing Rando, I was an infamous Elden Ring hater. I did not enjoy this game when I played through it casually at all. I kind of like actively despised it by the end of it. But I came around on the Rando. So yeah, I don't even know how I got involved roped up in all of this anymore.
You're going to see me running around lighting these torches. These are the torches that spawn the Regal Ancestor Spirit. Obviously, Moose Jr. downstairs has his own torches that also has a potential check. But that's why I'm kind of just routing in these torches right now. If you see me run around, this is for a reason.
All right. I'm upgrading my steel now to get to plus 25 because I had a smithing 10. And then I'm going to be heading into Stormvale. There are 3 checks in Stormvale. Zach, do you want to explain how the Remembrance bosses work and how they technically count as like 2 checks?
Yeah, so the Remembrance bosses that Kuiper is mentioning, they drop usually like some other key item and then a Remembrance.
The Great Runes.
So like,
yeah, they drop a Great Rune and then a Remembrance. Yeah.
Yeah, Great Rune and Remembrance. Yeah, sorry. So those 2 slots are like 2 important check slots. So any of the boss arenas that would be a Remembrance end up becoming 2 important checks. So it could be 2 Great Runes, it could be 2 Mesmer Shards, it could be like, I'm trying to think of a weird combination. It could like
Academy Key and
Academy Key and yeah, and Drawing Room Key. Yeah, like an unlock for somewhere in the scene. Whereas some of the other bosses only have like 1 thing on them. So that you only have 1 opportunity to get a new thing.
Yeah.
So the Remembrance bosses are very high value, and you want to push those when you can.
Yeah, when you can do them, you like to do them. There is also a very funny quirk about this rando that is in tune with how the vanilla game normally works, which is, so I'm about to go kill whatever is on the Margit slot, and I will get whatever items happen to drop from the Margit slot. However, if I were to say, you know, for example, I never fight Margit, and then I end up finding enough Great Runes in order to get into the capital, which again, for our settings, it would be 3, and then I kill the Morgott slot, I would get not only the drops from the Morgott slot, which is again 2, because normally he drops a Great Rune and a Remembrance, I would also get anything that landed on this Margit spot. And if I were to come here after killing Morgott, the boss wouldn't be here, which is a vanilla behavior in the game. If you kill Morgott before Margit, Margit does not spawn.
Which you will actually see that scenario
right here
play out on my side because of, ooh, I got a Godskin Apostle. Is this going to be real or is this going to be a snail?
I somehow got a Misbegotten and a Twin Blade Black Steel Knight guy as enemies outside of Stormvale. Okay, that was
so this Godskin Apostle, why I'm saying it might not be an actual Godskin Apostle, there's a Spirit Caller snail.
Oh, actually, I need to fix this.
Looks like a Godskin Apostle. When you hit it and you see white, that means you get the Spirit Caller snail. And I believe I'm seeing white.
I think you are seeing white.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the red on Blasphemous Blade, but yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're good.
So what Spirit Caller Snail does is after I kill this Godskin Apostle, a Noble's gonna spawn, and then it's going to spawn the actual snail.
Hello there.
So you will be like, hey, I just killed the boss, but notice how I did not get boss ended, didn't get any runes, because all of a sudden this guy's coming out.
That Stone Digger troll didn't stand a chance.
That was
Got him.
bad rolling by me.
Got him.
Nothing on Margit. So, what's really funny is Derpy and I did a practice seed about 3-ish hours ago, and Derpy fought this exact boss in that practice
that was
seed.
on the Morgott slot. Yeah, and the seed I did with Zach in preparation for this, they were on the Godskin Duo spot. So,
yep,
I've been fighting this boss a lot.
Yeah.
But with these 2 weapons and power stancing, this is kind of a pushover right now. Once again, power stancing is kind of broken, and these are 2 of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, and they also like uniquely scale well together.
There's a shard down here.
Okay. They also scale like uniquely well together in the sense that the Alabaster sword, even though it like is you would think it's like a magic sword, it scales very, very well off faith and not intelligence. And then the Blasphemous Blade also scales off strength and then like faith or something like that. But it scales off, off the weapon art. So technically, increasing your strength makes both of those weapons just better, and they're already two of the best weapons in the game. So it's finding both of those things in one seed is pretty good. I'm actually just gonna save quit here in Stormvale to get the enemies off my back.
Shout outs to the moose remains.
So far underground, you found a great rune and a shard.
Yes, right?
Okay.
Or no, I already had 3 great runes coming down here. So just
I am. Oh, right.
Wait,
So
didn't
just
you
the
get a rune
shard.
from Mimic Tier?
Okay, no,
Yeah,
so
you got a
that
rune
was
from
then
Mimic Tier.
3rd. Yeah,
Yeah,
never mind.
the rune from Mimic Tier 3rd.
Yeah.
I got a lot of runes. I'm just finding everything. Hey, look, it's Fia's Champs.
Fia's Champs. Okay,
This is actually where power stancing's not the best, so I'm gonna go one-handed on Blasphemous Blade here.
You're gonna do a lot of damage, but yeah, power stancing, you don't really get the benefits against the NPC bosses because you can't like riposte them. They, oftentimes they will just like roll and avoid your attacks, or even like hyper armor. Some of them will hyper armor through you, so you're better off just doing tap R2s. So,
which Alabaster's is the best tap R2 weapon in the game.
Again, this build is actually kind of cracked what Derpy's rocking right now, so. All right, Godric is an Erdtree avatar. There's about 1 billion of these in the game. So you fight one, you fought one, you fought them all.
Ash War.
Have we not seen a Knight's Cav yet?
We have not seen a big gym yet.
What's going on? This is.
There's time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Oh, there's time.
Oh, triple kill. Oh, there's another shard. All right, there's 2 down here, Kuiper.
Okay.
Moose and gargoyles.
Yeah, I mean, those fights are fine. So
yeah,
I just got
those can
moly.
be our
Okay.
2 extras that Kuiper might not actually need to get.
Okay, I just got a bunch of Shadow from killing Godric. I think I got like
honestly,
4 or
that's
5.
Good.
I'm sorry, Kuiper, what did you get?
Shadow?
That's the proper name.
I'm sorry, Skidoo.
No. What are we calling it?
What are we calling it? Blue Skidoo. Okay, I'm sorry.
Blue Skidoo.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Also, don't
now I
forget
need
to go
to
back
work
to your
back.
rusty key. Yeah.
So
I
a
need to go
benefit
back
of the route Derpy has taken here. So we're now in this is Deep Root Basin, something like that. I'm
Deep
gonna
Root
mix it with the
Depths.
Dark Souls place. Anyway,
Yeah.
you're underground. It's the roots of the Earth Tree, etc., etc. But this is an alternate way to get to the capital. So I'm sure many people went through the main gate, fought the Draconic Tree Sentinel, and ended up there. But for whatever reason, it also connects down here to the same spot. So by being the Fia's Champion's location up here, that gives us access to the capital. Of course, you need 3 great runes to access that. But by coming down here, that's a quick option to kind of bypass Altus entirely and end up in the capital. How deep do you plan to go,
Altus
Derpy?
doesn't-
Are we going to Estelle?
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna do Goldfree and Morgoth, just mainly to see if Kuiper needs to enter capital. Then I will probably, depending on what Kuiper does here after Stormvale, if he goes back into the DLC to like fight anything, or if he goes to Liurnia, I'll kind of clean up some other stuff before going a bit deeper underground. Because preferably we start finding shards elsewhere, so Kuiper doesn't have to do everything I just did. To get
This is
those
the
2
point
shards.
also where like the space between checks and the underground is so far apart.
Yeah, like those first ones were quick. There's still 3 more underground checks. Actually, Fia's Champs up here is not even a check. I just need to do it to get into the capital. But I still have Moose Jr., the regular Ancestor Spirit spot, which is the very bottom of the area we were just in, which is pretty long because you have to light all the torches. We have the Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella, and we have the nice America Sword Seal. We have Estelle all the way down in the Lake of Rot. So, like, I could get to all of that right now because of being in Deep Root Depths, but they are very long runs, and there are definitely quicker checks that I can get and help get information for the two of us.
Oh, there's a winter lantern on the way. They're not called winter lanterns in this game. They're called aging untouchables, but whatever. They're the same
they're
thing.
winter lanterns.
Solaria.
Oh,
I
let me
also
go,
bought
please.
Solaria earlier today too.
Okay, you did. Very funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the different route in order to get to Altus. The one that probably I think most casual players
arguably
did.
I mean, you can set it up, but
Yeah, well, I'm
if you're
gonna
having
set
to
it
go
up
to
at the very
Capital and
least.
you're having to go down here, this is potentially the way you'd get into Capital anyways.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am gonna set this up still.
Power stance this again. So the boss I don't really want to power
What do you
stance.
have? What do you have, EUG? What do you got? Nothing. He never has anything. Sad. He only has 4 spots in his shop, unfortunately. So he doesn't really get the opportunity to have a lot of things. So.
And Solaria's dead. So see, I'm kind of making the point. That's another, basically Solaria, even though she's not an NPC, kind of similar to the NPC style. Power stancing will just be a bit more difficult on her, so I just go to the two-handed alabasters to make that fight a little easier. And now I'm in Capital.
Already.
Oh, and
Yeah,
there's a
I don't know
rotten
why
winged
this
sword
works.
insignia.
Any people know the lore why you just
Oh, but now
teleport
I'm
to the
heavy
capital
loaded.
from there? It just
No.
works. It's not even like a ladder. It's just you just get teleported there.
Are you asking about all the teleporters?
Well, no, this one specifically. What the heck is it? Just
Okay.
like, I know gameplay wise, like we need to connect A and B and we can't do it. So just throw a teleporter. in there.
Normally,
get
I
them
would not sit at this grace and get this talk with Melina to save some time, but I'm going to attempt a skip that I'm not very good at. To just show I can get it. I did it first try the other day, and then of course I've not gotten it since.
I'll bless it.
Classic
I'll allow you the first
speedrun.
try
Yeah.
today.
Classic speedrunning. And I'm also going to get some endurance to maybe put my pants back on.
I will say we've
Okay.
probably been doing it a lot and we haven't really brought it up. You'll notice that when Derpy and I are running, at least when he's not fighting things, and obviously I'm not power stancing, I'm holding my weapon out in front of me like this, and there's a hand on the bridge. The reason I'm doing that is because not only in this game, stamina, like the way you recover stamina in this game is very funny, and also your pickup animation. So if I'm running over something and I go to pick it up, your character will do that like kind of slow animation where you're, like you bend over and you pick it up. But if you're holding your weapon out like this, you almost you like pick it up like almost instantly and you can kind of keep moving. And as well, when you're holding a weapon out like this and you're sprinting, I'll show it if I'm not holding my weapon out. So I'm going to sprint here and I'm going to jump 2 consecutive times. See how that second jump was like almost like a little mini baby jump? Now, if I'm holding out my weapon and I'm on flat ground and I jump, you'll notice that like the animation is like exactly the same. You can almost like cancel that slow baby jump. So, it's just like a quick little thing. It saves probably a quarter of a second every single time you do it. But over the course of a 3-hour-long rando run, it's just like a easy kind of little thing. You almost don't even think about doing it when you've done it enough. But, movement tech. We're speedrunners. We're trying to save time.
So the skip I'm failing at right now, it just kind of skips this runaround of
this
getting down to
boss.
the bottom of Capital. You can see the idea. So you kind of get on that little edge. You backstep. There's a better setup. I have not fully learned the full setup, which is why I'm gonna now just run around. But essentially you just drop down there. You could jump on the building. It cuts out this part. It's a good skip to know. I don't know why I got it first try the other day and then have struggled with it since, but that's speedrunning for you. So I'm now just gonna
The
run
general
around.
idea there is just trying to find a place to land so you don't take your fall damage and die.
And you avoid things like this rooftop with this crab and octopus head.
I am just going to go ahead and, just because it was a relatively simple boss, I am just going to go ahead and kill Radon just in case, like, you know,
in case you need to go under.
that ends up. Yeah.
Yeah, like if we see like I see one more shard here in this like later part, Kuiper basically guarantees has to at least go underground for one, if not both of those, probably both. So that's why he's kind of prepping it. He also could grab the alabasters if he wants by doing this.
I'm gonna do it. I'm also gonna save quit in here. An underrated skill that you pick up when you play this game a lot and you play randomizers is quick quit outs.
Yeah,
being able
you
to
saw
quit
me
out
actually
as fast
mess
as
it
possible.
up on those falls where I actually
you need to have it like muscle
enough.
Memory, automatic.
Yes.
But the game also sometimes doesn't like your inputs or takes an extra input, and then you don't get it, which is fun.
I think here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna rock the Dragon Halberd, and if at any point I start, you know, struggling a little bit, maybe with some bosses, I will just, you know, maybe pivot to something and make it a little bit easier. You know, maybe that's what we'll do. Also, I'm going to get to show off a different version of Celia Skip. It's only different based on this, like, where we jump from. Real quick, you said Fort Height and Fort Faroth didn't have anything, correct?
Yeah,
they were both garbage? Yeah. Okay.
I'll grab this Grace just to be safe.
Yeah, I think I think I saw you pick up Celia and it was like Tears or something like that.
The Celia had Oh Mother. And the Crimson Seed Talisman on the bridge to the torch that unlocks the... Yeah, so I would get the Celia stuff.
I'm just going to get the Grace here. I'm not going to pick up Oh Mother. I'll pick up the Talisman. But I'm not going to pick up
right there
Oh Mother.
to do
listen, I could, but like it would be way funnier if I don't.
Also, this branch could be cursed because of the enemies that can end up here, because random. So we're hoping for not a bad branch. But seeing the pest threads bug back there was not a good start, but at least he has not fired it at me again. So I think we're going to be fine.
I would not have said that until I was on this platform. Okay.
Yep. We're fine. Oh, we're very fine. Hi, Deathbird.
All right, my turn for Celia Skip. The way I do it. Yeah, I was a little too low there. There we go.
I have a general question for you too.
That was my fault. I was greedy.
Approach our first break. That is like in a typical one of these co-ops, like how much overlap do you typically do for bosses? Like, you know, say on average, I'm not sure how many of you've done, because right now we've seen outside of Kuiper, you come over to Radon, like we haven't seen any overlap whatsoever. So
we want to
in general, how often do you have to end up
costs.
chasing each other?
Honestly, so we'll let a bit of a peek behind the curtain. Derpy and I actually wanted to submit this exact thing you're watching. We were going to submit it for SGDQ, and literally every seed we did, there was one path, and you basically just had to hold hands the entire time to get all the good stuff. So it actually happened. In the past, it didn't happen a lot, and then when we were trying to submit a run for GDQ, it happened like all the time. So really, I think it's just kind of, in our experience, it's kind of been a little bit of both. Honestly, I jumped too far to the left there and messed up that skip.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's gonna make it.
Yeah, I jumped way too far to the left. But yeah, I would say that it started off not happening a lot, in the sense that, yeah, we kind of had a nice little route where he went his way, I went my way, and it kind of worked out. And then we had a stretch of like 3 or 4 seeds where no, it was just, this was the path to go, and that was the only way to go. So
yeah, so we're hoping not a lot. Right now, it would look like
I landed on the post.
If Kuiper had to get both shards down underground, he'd be copying 4 bosses. And yeah, for the skip Kuiper's doing, you can't land on that post. You have to go like just to the side, because then you get far enough in that it gives you. If your body falls off the post, though, when you hit it, it will count it. But your body has to fall off as you fall off torrent.
Having some massive skill issues here.
All the skips have been Deathbird.
Hey, sometimes when you're greeting during, that's the one of the really funny things about power stancing in this game is, yes, it is extremely powerful, yes, it is like a way that you can basically kill like anything in this game. Power stance. I landed on the post again. That's doing that is harder to do than the skip. Landing on that little piece of rock. But anyway, power stancing does have its, I don't want to say it's negatives, but it almost kind of like
you definitely don't play
forces
as
you
safe
to greed.
because you think
You
you
don't.
can do it.
You greed a lot more when you do it, and it can result in a lot of deaths to things that you normally wouldn't die to. So, can I please get this? My goodness. That looks fine. Did I do it again?
Nope. You hit the pillar.
Yeah, you did.
I did it again. I can't believe
because you would see the little stake appear.
Let's see that on instant
his
replay.
health
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kyber landing on the pillar yet again.
I've landed on this pillar 3 times. This gamers.
All right, Kyber. Since you're taking so long on this skip, when you do get it and you take down Radon, we're gonna go into a break. All right.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. This.
That looks fun. We made it. Okay, I made it. Holy moly.
It was close.
My goodness.
It was close.
All right, we've got a Black Kindred on Derpy's side.
I'm gonna take the repose. That did like no damage.
Honestly, a vanilla playthrough menace, but when you learn this fight, he's actually like kind of fun to fight. To be totally honest.
All right, so this is kind of the last big one. Okay, drawing room key, but nothing. Okay, so right now just the 2 shards, way down below, unless Melna gives me one. Because actually, there's another check here, post Morgott.
On the poison.
When you talk to Melna at the Grace. So
Yeah, this is kind of the big payoff of the capital here at the end. It's just everything's in the back.
Yeah. To note, there's one more thing in the capital, one more check, which is Moog down in the sewers. I'm not going to do that right now. I will leave that, and if that is a shard, we'll laugh about it later.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorns, a husk, the only way.
Ancient hero, being a jerk.
And guide.
Now he's gonna back up and he's gonna buff now.
You're good on capital so far.
Okay. I missed that second part of the R2. That's weird.
How did you even accomplish that?
I don't
You're
know
just
how
missing
that
everything.
happened. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Man,
The only thing you're not missing is the
2,000
pillar.
more for a level.
That's right. All right.
I don't
Very
have it.
cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right, yeah,
I'm
I think
good
this
for-
What don't
is
you have?
we've synced up on like kind of like finishing a couple areas. So I think this would be an awesome time to go into our first break of the night. So thanks for joining us so far for the 5-and-5 randomizer co-op featuring Kuiper and Derpy. We're going to go into a short break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon with more Game Masters here on GDQ. Welcome back from the break, everybody. We've been making pretty clean progress here. Derpy has managed to, in the first hour, clear the capital, which is really impressive for one of these randomizers. And we still have more shards to go find. So let's do a quick count before we unpause here and go back into it. What's our status on Mesmer shards and Great Runes? Where do we stand?
We know of 3 Great Runes and 2 shards, which I'm in possession of all of them.
Yeah, so
Well,
Kuiper, you need to step up your game, man.
We have 3 shards because I found one in DLC. So.
Oh, you did find one in DLC? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah.
So we're in 3. We have found 3 and 3
of the 5-and-5. Yes.
Yep.
3 and 3 of the 5-and-5.
All right, so Derpy, this time I'm gonna have you count us back in.
No. All right. We were gonna have Zach do it again, but all right.
Well, Zach, if you want to, if you want to fight for it.
All right, yeah, I'll do it. Let's get restarted in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right.
All right. So something really funny. You know how Kuiper started by using this DLC start and entering DLC? I haven't entered yet, so I'm going to do that now. But see that 29,000 runes down there? Say goodbye to them, because I can't afford a level, but I need to go to the DLC. I just lose them, because I haven't entered the DLC yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the unfortunate things about the DLC start is that you do have to sack your runes before you go in the first time. Which when we first started doing these was one of the big reasons why I was a big believer in you just start in the DLC so that you don't have to give anything up. Since then, because we've played these so much, you can kind of get away with starting in the DLC or starting in the base game because the base game has more checks. and getting more shadow than you normally would. That way, it's kind of a pretty even trade-off there. So and as you can see, during the course of the break, we decided to, we discussed what we were going to do. Derpy and I are both going into the DLC now. I'm going to head over into one of the bosses that I prepped early on, which is Ancient Dragon Man. So Ancient Dragon Man is not a remembrance boss. He's not like an achievement boss or anything like that, but he's part of, like, you have to defeat him in order to get to some of the other remembrance bosses. So there is an option toggle in the randomizer to include him in the important checks, and we have that because more checks is more fun. So
yep.
See what we got here for Ancient Dragon Man. I'm gonna drink my physic and I'm gonna pop one of these consumable golden vows.
Anyone kind of just joining us post break, a 5 and 5 is a setting string away of randomizer that we have raced. We have done a lot of, where basically you have to get 5 Great Runes and 5 Mesmer Shards, which is just the Mesmer Kindling from the base game, separated into 5 pieces. You have to find 5 of them each in order to beat the base game or DLC respectively. If you were doing it solo, you would have to find all of them. But because we are doing it co-op and only one of us has to beat each side, we just need to find it collectively.
Well,
and I saw
Ancient Dragon Man, yeah, the Ancient Dragon Man dropped the Carrion Inverted Statue. That is one of, it's probably the worst non-combat check in the entire game, because you need that item in order to do it.
Hand.
Yeah, it is that you need that item in order to check it, and then you need to go all the way up the Lernia Inverted Tower, and there's a ton of enemies in there. They're just constantly... Nice!
Did I grab any graces on the way? Of course not.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what
also,
is
I didn't
on.
skidoo, so that was also part of it.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. You know, I thought I could be cool and just make it through. What I
killed
should
one of
have
these
done
guys.
was use Blasphemous Blade, because they freak out when you set them on fire. That's what I should have done. But to show you, DLC still kills very easily. We saw it happen to Kuiper earlier. Now it happened to me, but I made the mistake for not grabbing any graces.
Oops, I missed.
So yeah,
Ouch.
I get to run back again. Yay!
Are you gonna hit a grace this time?
Yeah, I'll do the one outside, so I can also drop the skidoo. I just forgot to do it.
But just double checking.
Okay, I am not...
Slam.
I am not used to the charge R2 of this halberd, and I thought that I could recover in time, but that's fine. Also, this guy hits really hard, and I'm skidoo 5, so it should be fine.
Yeah, like we both looked at how much skidoo we had gotten. We're like 5 is kind of the early game
I need to not whiff
cap for DLC that you kind of want to hit to make the bosses. They're difficult, as you see here. Like that's a Stone Digger Troll, which is not the most difficult boss in the world, but you can see Kuiper's damage is like, it's good. It's not, he's not destroying that thing. But that's because of Skidoo 5, so it kind of makes it like a mid-level boss at this point. Later in the game, especially Kuiper will probably be wanting to get towards the double digits for the Promised Consort phases, and all of that. Just to make it a bit easier on himself.
There we go.
No.
We got him.
He can have a hard time. That's fine.
Yeah. Big
Nice.
thing, I mean, obviously we want to find more shards for Kuiper. We want to see another Great Rune somewhere for me, so then I could go check basically the rest of base game, to know what Kuiper has to do. Also, I mean, oh, it doesn't set him on fire. I thought it would.
Yeah, the giant hand, I don't think that the giant hand doesn't get set on fire.
Oh, well, then I'm just running.
Yeah,
He
it's
killed
too
me
big.
again.
Need more kindling.
That's right.
Okay,
Right
this
now, what I'm
giant hand
doing
sucks.
Yeah, I got past him first try. I don't know how I did it. But yeah, so right now what I'm doing is I am advancing this like mini quest line, and 2 reasons to do that. The first one is strictly just like a quality of life thing for me personally, where I will have to fight one less NPC, ideally in the Leda fight. And on top of that, Hornson's going to help me in the Mesmer fight. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that just to make it a little easier on me. You just take the time loss there. You normally obviously wouldn't need to do that, but for the sake of a little bit of quality of life, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna head now over to the hippo, run over here, run past this furnace golem, and then after that, I technically have all of Shadowkeep prepped. I have not all of it prepped. I just have to like go take some elevators and things like that. I can go over to Mesmer, which will be a 2-phase fight. One boss, one random boss for his phase 1, one random boss for his phase 2. Or I can go to Gaius. Gaius is technically easier. And I also get, you know, whatever 5 random items are also locked behind Gaius, where normally you would get all that skidoo from. I'm going to say it, make sure I say it correctly, the skidoo.
Yep, absolutely the correct pronunciation.
The absolute
100%.
correct pronunciation.
All right, so this is where we remember we got our friend the Rolling Ram, the Rolling Scorpion, and I believe a hand in the door.
Yes,
That's
we like to refer to the Ram as the bus. He's the big yellow school bus. I was gonna say I would absolutely quit out behind the hand or behind the Scorpion. We found one! Kiaro, I found one.
Yes.
We found one. We found one of the railroads of the game. Okay. Need some more health
You're gonna
here.
have to explain that.
Oh, okay. Well, did we explain it during the boss hunter? I don't know if we did. Did we explain it during the boss
Well,
hunter?
either way, you're
did.
re-explaining it now because we're assuming
Yeah,
not
so
everybody saw that.
these guys here, there are about 1,000 of these dudes in the game, and so much so that our good friend Wooden Barrel decided to start referring to them as like Monopoly Railroads. And whoever gets the monopoly on the Knights cabs, you're getting the monopoly on the railroads because they're not worth a lot.
Oh my god, I'm trying to kill all the enemies here. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This area is awful. Yeah, we talked about Ballarat being bad at the start. I'm Skidoo 5 and it's still horrible. Like, I've killed bosses easier than this area right here. Okay, we're just gonna have to take it slower.
Wow, he still
Kill
did
the
the
Scorpion first. And honestly, you know what? I'm flasking.
Oh my gosh. Buddy,
Okay,
you get off your
Scorpion's
horse.
dead.
Okay, this should, it's close to killing him. This little L2 should do the job. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. There we go. All right. Golden Cavalry dead. Ooh, I got the Pure Blood Knight Medal. Okay, so that gives us access to Moog. I am
It's just the hand
not
block.
gonna do that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple more things here. And
So yeah, so there's various items in this game that unlock other items or other areas. So like that medal unlocks the Moog area. Okay, can you get out of my way? All right,
we're also
I'm
gonna
through
do
the-
some skippy doos.
The
Anyone
Academy
like
key
Yips.
unlocks the Academy area. I got the Drawing Room key, which if I walked vanilla up to Volcano Manor would unlock the rest of Volcano Manor for me. So it's just these various areas that are unlocked by items, so they're good for us to find. So Kuiper's actually found 2 items recently that lock other items, being the Carrion statue and now the Pure Blood Knights medallion. So those are kind of now his checks to do. And then we need to remember where he got the items, because if they have something, I will obviously need to go get the item. Hey, pest threads.
Oh, good. If we find Placiduous Axe,
Ugh. Just don't say those words.
everyone's favorite boss, Placiduous Axe. I was gonna say, yeah, don't forget the check, yeah.
To note that Pure Blood Medal is not the only way to get to Moog, but it's just the fastest.
Yeah,
Okay,
the other way
nothing on the
sucks.
free check. I'm not good with the jump, so I'm just gonna climb the ladder again.
Who is on Mr. Gaius? Oh, this guy
That's a dragon
stinks. This guy stinks. This
Oh,
might
this one
be...
guy's not too bad.
This might be... Actually, no, this might be fine. What I
Dragon
have.
Soldier, you'll be fine.
You'll be able to ride Torrent behind his leg.
Yeah, I will.
Skadoovies.
We're gonna go ahead and...
Oh, nice abductor virgin back here as well. Yeah, Kuiper, you weren't getting up here on Zero's Canoe.
Nice, good.
I'm barely doing it on 5.
Oh, he's got to do his scripted yell. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. We're almost to the boss.
But yeah, Kuiper is getting in that like hook of the leg as
Whoop, I lost
is
it.
like spinning around, and if he does it right, he'll just be dragged along and be able to stay behind.
What?
And just
How did
do
that
damage
miss?
the entire time?
Alright, I made it to Dancing Lion Arena.
Yeah, we're staying inside this little knee pit here. At least trying
Some
to.
attacks break you out, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
easy enough to
okay.
get
I
back.
need to not die here.
Ideally.
Hey, Kuiper. I found one of your favorites.
Mesmer.
Now, does that count as, like, do I now have to kill him?
I think if I kill him, we'll call it fine. If I walk away from it, now you have to come and kill him. But I think we can count it if I...
Oop, I missed. Okay.
For this,
Rolled
you are
early.
both
Oh, I
basically
didn't
the
realize he
same
was doing
player.
that. Okay.
I rolled early.
It's just you now have 6 favorites you have to fight
I don't know what he's
between
doing.
the two of you.
Oh, he's doing this move. Okay.
No, I don't think I've ever seen him do that move.
I think I've only
Usually
ever
this
seen him do
boss
it in, like,
dies 2
rando.
seconds.
Now when he's scaled here, it's not.
Yeah, this is a later game DLC boss.
I keep clipping through his thigh, and it's very annoying.
Yeah. Remember how we talked about being greedy with power
Yeah.
stancing? I definitely was greedy with power stancing.
Oh, no.
Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's good.
I don't know how I didn't die there. Okay, the one movie's never done, and please, dude, get a life. Okay, there we go. All right, we got him.
It's time to roll again.
Oh, he had a great rune. Okay.
Okay. So honestly, I should head there unless Mesmer gives me one here.
You know what's gonna be really funny is when Mesmer has a shard and that guy had a great rune, and we should have just went the opposite ways as opposed to what we did. That's gonna be really funny.
I'm gonna keep fighting Mesmer a little bit. I should be able to kill him.
Who's the?
I'm
Why is
just-
there an NPC fighting with them? That seems like cheating.
Because I have not broken the rune. So there's an NPC here,
yeah.
so I can
Oh, jeez. Okay.
use that
Nice
in the
miracles.
fight.
Holy moly. Okay.
Honestly, it's probably a mistake because it makes him tankier.
It does make him tankier, yes.
Why am I
Okay, we just
mistiming
got
that
a
first
lot
roll?
of... Actually, I have a lot of money. I'm actually going to go sell these runes before I level up. Get myself a bunch more strength. Before I fight the Mesmer slot.
Something else that I would like to point out is that Kuiper's flasks are not upgraded very high.
No. They are not.
So getting a little bit more stats is probably a good idea. Try to bridge that gap a little bit.
There you go. We need the loft. And now we're going to head over to where Mesmer normally is. And go ahead and hopefully there's going to be two bosses here. So get a bunch more strength. I don't want to dump all of my points into strength if I do choose to start going the power stance route. I kind of want to put a little bit into that faith stat just in case, you know, I want to start using that blasphemous blade and using that weapon arc, which will refill your health.
I keep forgetting he does one more attack on that. Yeah, Alabaster solo is probably the right call, mainly because also power stancing, I get greedy.
Also, power stancing Mesmer is very hard.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
That was like a frame perfect quit out. I should have died there.
You would have been fine because there's a stake there, right?
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, you're right. I would have just stake warped. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with the single weapon. See if I can.
So hello there, friend.
Hey, look! I dodged the second part. I didn't dodge the first part.
Oop! I don't want to lock onto you. Oh no! Don't lock on. This guy's gonna follow me up the stairs too and be a massive jerk. I think he's gonna follow me up the stairs.
Also, to note, I am very bad at the Mesmer fight. That's why it's on Kuiper's favorites and not mine, is I'm not as good. I did not play the DLC as much, so that's a lot of times why we have Kuiper as the DLC guy. And me as the base game guys, because he's just more comfortable with it than I am. But yeah. We're giving it the old college try right now. I know the fight, I'm just not good at the fight.
I don't know who this is. Oh, hello, Loretta. Loretta.
Hornstein is gonna say Mesmer, but it's not Mesmer, it's Loretta.
Not one of my faves to fight. I do not like Loretta.
Paling Freya right now. Can't damage him.
Oh, Hornstein, I don't want you doing that, buddy. Actually, just gonna elect to do that instead. Do mostly Pierce, because she is weak to Pierce, as well as Lightning, because she's wearing armor. I'll let Hornstein take a little bit of the
crit,
the brunt of the punishment there. All right, cool. All right, that's phase one
down.
Good. And I believe this. Well, I mean, this is going to be the solo guy.
Because you already found the snail.
Okay, Kuiper, I might leave Mesmer for you.
Okay. I
will give him one more try, but I dislike this fight.
What? That hits you?
Yeah, I also agree that Mesmer phase 1 is harder than Mesmer phase 2. Alright, absolutely.
I'm gonna just take this riposte real quick from you, buddy.
Rather fight Mesmer phase 2.
I did not want to. I double tapped L2 by accident. Fine. Okay. We're also going to be able to pop this golden foul foot here and get a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, nothing on Mesmer slot, so you don't have to go through that whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and take the do you want me to do the Moog thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Moog thing. We're gonna see what we get from the Moog slot. Now, the Moog thing is actually important because of the thing we mentioned earlier, where Moog technically has like 2 drops, quote unquote. He is a remembrance boss. He is a great rune boss as well. So potentially could be really good. We'll see. I go ahead and just get myself a little more of that and a bunch of that. And that's probably going to be all the strength that I give myself. I might just start pumping some other stuff here just in case I want to swap My weapons are nice. Baleful Shadow. There was only one of those in the entire game, and he landed right here. That's funny.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh.
We'll do one try without Freya,
okay.
and then I will go instead get myself that fourth Great Rune so that I can progress the base game and find the information that we need instead of kind of dying here to bosses Kuiper can go fight stuff that... Hey, look, it's the lightning one.
You gotta be kidding me. This ball can't move. Dude, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. Please. Okay. 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 Oh, God. Seeing that thing is very scary. Do not want to see that thing ever again. Oh, hello. I'm actually just going to go this way because I don't like fighting you. I'm just going to loop around this way. Yeah, so right now, we've actually been back from that first break. I don't think we found... Oh no, I found a great rune on
the guy's spot.
On the guy's spot, yeah. So Dorpy shouldn't have much issue with that Dragon Consulter, especially
incorrectly. Okay. I'm leaving this boss.
Okay. Yeah, Dorpy
not
shouldn't
one
have
of my
much
bosses. Yeah, no, the Dragonkin should be easy. I just need to get back there, which is the issue. So I need to do basically all the skips that Kuiper's already done.
Oh, that's true.
So we're going to do this, and then I will probably elect to either go back to base game and do some more cleanup, or eventually, if we do think that it's looking more like I am going to need those shards. Oh, I needed... I didn't... it's fine. I didn't actually refill my flask, but that's okay. We will be fine. We're just going to first try this guy, whoever this is.
Yep, totally.
If we had a least favorite bosses list, honestly, Mesmer Phase 1, TCR Phase 2 would be on my list, because there's bosses I did not fight a lot, and I'm not that good at. Like, I'd rather fight like a Metter, and people might think that's crazy, but I've practiced it, and I've gotten good at it.
Yeah, Metter's on my list.
Oh! I do put me through the table.
There's just kind of bosses you click with and you don't, and Mesmer, I just don't click with.
Ooh, okay. That was a big stagger there. Yeah, I'm just going to eat that. Nice. Okay. Moog was an Erdtree avatar, so it was free.
Yeah, I saw. What does he have, though?
And it was nothing. Okay.
Okay,
so
I forget where even you got that.
It was on I think it was on I think it was on Ancient Dragon Man, or maybe it was on Rolana. I think it doesn't matter, you didn't need to do it. Now, am I going, do I go back base game now? This is part of the co-op
or
thing.
You can go kill Mesmer if you want to. You have to kill him eventually.
I do have to kill him eventually, don't I? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll try to go kill Mesmer. What was the check in Ballarat? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
It wasn't anything. The pure blood metal was on Hippo.
Oop, I missed. And I hit the edge before I could quit out.
Pure blood metal. Zach was on what?
Hippo.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
In case you needed that.
Oh, didn't.
Oh, boy. Okay, I'm actually just going to take... We're going to take periodic... We're just going to take periodic quit outs as we approach this door.
I am now skill issuing to TLA skip.
Come on, sheep. Get out of the doorway. Come on, sheep.
I did not realize the ram was in there.
Oh, this doorway. This doorway. Oh, my God. Oh, this doorway is so cursed.
I hit the little ledge, of course.
Okay, you need to die. Okay, we need to get rid of you. Then we need to get rid of you. Okay, we're getting rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you. This, look at the, look at, this is the content you get to see on the Hotfix shows leading up. Look at this. Is this not what the people want to see?
This is what everybody wants to see. They're here for it.
Okay, we TLA skipped finally. It took me 3 tries, which I should not.
All right, we got past it. I needed to swap to the power stance, but we got there. All right.
You got past it faster than I did, but you also like did more save quitting. I tried to just get through there.
I just kill something, save quit, kill something, take it, make it easy on yourself. Oh. All right, let's see. Obviously with the favorites rule, I have to kill Mesmer no matter what. We're counting that as I found it because I saw Derpy find it.
I was trying to kill it for Kuiper. If I would have killed it, he would not have had to go there. But you know what? Really, what it was, chat. I failed it multiple times so that Kuiper could just fight his favorite. I could have beat it first try, but you know, I was like, you know what? If Kuiper fights a moose, he's gonna die to it like 4 times and be like, all right, Derpy, it's your turn.
I would rather. You mad? I don't think have I died to a moose ever? I don't know if I have.
I would hope not.
Excuse me, buddy.
Put moose in like.
Put him in a bad spot, you could die. Yeah,
that's true.
Put him high enough scaling.
And then have them.
These enemies are bad.
I'm gonna grab the grays just to be safe before the skip. I could have just gone and done the skip, but just in case I mess it up.
All right, we will try to not power stance. We're gonna try to use this dragon halberd.
Well, the power stancing is not great anyways because of fire. Blast
oh, right, yeah, that's bad anyway. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you get the stagger damage of it.
This dog.
Yeah, he followed me all the way up.
Dog.
Like I definitely was getting staggers quicker with power stancing, but it was a better fight with just Alabasters.
I don't think I got anything better for my wondrous physic. Oh no, I definitely did. I got charged attacks are better. And then
well, yeah. I honestly should check mine. Oop, I went too low.
All right, let's see how I fare against one of my boys. This is my boy. This dude, one of my boys. He's my boy. Although I am gonna do a little. We're gonna back up real quick and drink this before we go in. There we go. All right, Mesmer.
Was O Mother anything? Did I need to grab that?
I don't think it was.
No.
Okay, still jumping over this side, but okay. Really just going to guys. I just have this long run to guys. Man, the first hour was so good for me. The second hour has not been my best.
So, you know, if it was all going according to plan, would it be a Hotfix show? Would it be games done quick? I don't think so.
It would not. Yeah, it's true. For the content.
Ooh, okay, I was really banking on that staggering.
And while we're running around and Kuiper's taking on Mesmer, hopefully finishing off here. If you are watching GDQ, we do want to hear from you. So GDQ is looking to learn how you watch speedruns the most. So if you have a couple minutes, visit gdq.gg/survey, and please let us know what you want to see, because we will be looking through that, and that could affect how we do things forward. So your feedback is greatly appreciated.
Cool.
Yeah, that golem, that furnace golem.
He has actually never done that to me before.
Of course.
That is an actual never happened before. And now I'm all the way back here.
Ooh,
this hour is going horribly for me. Why did I agree to go into the DLC? I should have stayed in base game. It's so much comfier in base game.
I'm just gonna take the time to heal up here.
Also, Kuiper's doing this fight so much better than I did. Like he's
I think Kuiper
done the
has
fight a
one
lot
extra
more.
Scadu level.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also just comfortable with the fight.
Yeah.
And he's dead. All right, very good.
Good job.
GG.
What did he have?
Yay.
And he had a
Hey, look,
shard.
he had a shard.
Okay, so it worked out. Okay. So
How many shards do you have?
have?
You have 2, and we know of 2 more.
Yes.
I have
That was correct.
2 and I have. So,
Okay.
hear me out. What if I just go get those 2?
No, I'd say
then-
post 2-hour mark.
Post 2-hour mark? Okay. Then I think maybe I go base game. Do you want me to do like. Do you want me to do the tower? Or do you want me to do
Yeah,
like
go
Castle
do the
Morn?
tower.
The tower?
I'd go do the tower first, just because that's something you have. I need
Sure.
to get this great room, is what I need to get.
Yeah.
I need this guy not to kill me.
All right. We got Mesmer first try. He took quite a bit of my health, but we got him. So. Yeah, phase 1
See,
definitely
this is
harder
what he
than-
normally does. Right? Like, he normally just does that fire attack. That doesn't do anything to you. He never stops.
Oh, the cyclone move. Yeah, that.
No, not even the cycle, where he just sends out the fireballs.
Oh, yeah.
But he did the stomp. And it killed Torrent
My-
and then killed me.
I ever realized that my physics is still so bad. I'm only +2.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, that is tragic. Okay. So, but yeah, I think you get this great rune on Gaius that puts
This is
you
such a
at
good great rune for me.
how
Puts me
many?
at 4.
4?
So I just
and then
go
and then you
through-
would just immediately go into mountaintops and continue and
basically progress to the final boss door.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a
Hopefully
deep great
finding
rune.
another rune along the way.
Yeah.
More shards.
There is actually quite a bit locked beyond that 4th great rune, so it's not just like
Yeah.
the ones that you would think
yeah.
of.
Which is why it's so important, and like I'm going to this, even though it's incredibly out of my way. As you can see, I'm having to run all the way around behind.
Heck.
I mean, I guess I could have gone through Hippo. Hippo was not a hard boss. I could have done that. Probably actually would have been faster to do that, now that I think of it. And
Got stuck on a scarab.
my jump got eaten. This is awesome. I am having a great time right now.
Welcome to Elden
But the
Ring
backside just
randomizer.
makes it easier to get to the
Mhm.
Gaius than the front side does, which is why I opted to go this way, even though it's longer, even though it has cost
Oh,
me.
this is where the bat owned me. see if you get owned by the bat.
I need to not get owned by that hand.
Yep, there's another hand. There sure
I,
is.
it's such- this
You-
half
you
hour
revive
has
the
been
hand move?
awful. This half hour has been awful. Kuiper, do you remember the drop down here?
Do I remember the drop down to what?
Like just drop onto the chandeliers and not run all the way around?
Oh
You're
yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna die to these enemies is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Holy moly. Yeah, I may have forgot. I can just jump to this one. It's fine. All right, that imp needs to not aggro to me. Then we're fine. Okay, yeah.
Die
Here.
hand.
Wait,
Here.
Kuiper, how do I know something that you didn't about this?
Because so one of the really funny things about me when it comes to randomizers is if I don't learn something in the first like week of me doing it, I just choose to never learn it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a little quirky little thing about me, you know. All those quirky little things. So yeah, I'm still not at the check yet. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk
I
about?
thought I was short.
Yeah,
on
so
that
Kuiper, you're coming to GDQ. You're gonna be doing some Elden Ring commentary. Zach,
I
you're coming
am.
to GDQ. Derpy, are you coming to GDQ?
Yeah, I'm
He's all-
on commentary for Zach's run.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to GDQ. So all 4 of us are doing GDQ.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward
Zach,
to most next week?
Well, I was gonna ask Zach, what are you doing at SGDQ?
So Spike, Vegeta, and I are doing a co-op randomizer.
Who's that guy?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Who's that guy?
I don't know who that guy is. I'm meeting him.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. Not sure exactly.
Yeah.
And Derpy will be on commentary for that run, so
Yes.
you're gonna get to, get to see Derpy and Spike and Zach all do their thing for Kingdom Hearts 2. I am not on commentary or running anything this event. I will be hosting, though.
Oh yeah, that's what you're doing. You're hosting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hosting. I will be doing the Super Meat Boy run by our boy Shredberg. I'll also be doing immediately after that the Silk Song run, and then talking about Elden Ring, I will be hosting for the 4-player all bosses run by Mitch, Aggie, Chris, and Josh. Probably the most anticipated run, at least for me personally, at a GDQ in a very, very long time. I won't get super deep into the genesis of 4-player all bosses, but Derpy and I were part of the group that created that category like 4 years ago, 5 years ago at this point. It predates the DLC by a couple of years.
We didn't have to route DLC bosses.
We didn't have to route DLC bosses. So I'm very, very excited to get to be a part of that run at the host desk. So it's gonna be very cool. This is not going to be anything.
It's honestly a good thing.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Am I doing Castle Morn?
Sure.
Okay, I will do Castle Morn. There's a cool skip that you can actually do in Castle Morn. We'll see if I can. There's actually like 2 skips technically, because you like drop it down a couple times. It's one of those instances that when Kiara was talking about the DLC, like how do I get down from here? You'll
also,
soon
I
realize.
need to remember now the pathing to Gaius.
I think I can help you there.
Yeah, if you want to guide him, as I am.
Yep, sure.
Working out my,
I know there's
my
a
way
skip,
over here.
I always just do the vanilla way.
Okay, yeah. You do
earlier,
the vanilla way.
Yeah, earlier when I was going to Gaius, I like ran along the wall, which is not the intended way you're supposed to go over there. But again,
not
it's
this one. It's the. Oh wait, no, this is the skip right here, right?
But yeah,
Just
this is
here.
a skip. If you
We're gonna
drop
go ahead
all the
and-
way down, that would take you to Mesmer.
Okay, that's the Mesmer skip. That's what I meant.
That's the Mesmer, yeah.
Okay, can you die?
You want to get to the other side of this area.
Yeah,
here.
so no, I do go.
Do not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a cute little
But
thing.
yeah, I
that
am
you
the
can
base
do.
game player. I don't do a lot of the DLC stuff. This is why I'm forgetting the DLC stuff.
Here's a very cute thing that you can do. It is here intentionally, but a lot of people think you got to cross the bridge to get over to Weeping Peninsula. You don't. You can actually just come over here and go over to the Spirit Spring. You probably saw us do this for
This is
the
the
boss
drop-down
hunter,
here,
where you could just take the
right?
Spirit Spring and go
Like, I
all the
wanna
way
go
over there.
There.
Yeah, you want to get into that doorway, yes.
There we go. Oop, do not
Where do I
fall
do
off.
the
That would
drop-down?
be tragic. Okay,
I think it's
there
just
we go.
on this. It's on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just route there, yeah.
And we're gonna come
there
over.
we go. And then just right here. Okay, I remembered.
Yep.
Somewhat remembered.
Derpy should dispatch this guy easily because it's a base game boss, and you fight underground bosses all the time.
This is true. Except for he's scaled higher than normal.
Except he is scaled higher. That is true. I also don't know if, like, technically he's, like, resisted my weapon because it's a Dragonkin soldier and I have, like, the frost lightning thing. I'm not exactly sure.
He might have, honestly.
Yeah, so I was not dealing great damage. So what boss is here? Is this about to be Bale? Oh, okay, it's Onze.
That would be fine if it's
So-
Bale, because we would have had killed.
That's true. Okay, so one of the really funny things in this rando is there are bosses that are not initially in the arena. They have to like spawn in. There's a couple of them. There's a couple NPC bosses that spawn in. There is a Onyx Lord that like spawns in. There's a Dragonkin soldier that falls from the sky. So whenever you like are coming up on a boss location and you don't see anything, it's always like, who is this about to be? And sometimes it's Bale and he crashes to the ground and knocks you over instantly. And it's pretty funny. So you always got to like keep your eyes peeled. Like, oh, is this about to be Bale? That would be really funny. All right. So as Derpy is killing that, you're already like almost half health, and he, yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna get rid of him pretty quick. So I think he's like almost already dead.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
No.
All right. So we will now be getting. Yeah, we will now. Yeah, Derpy's got the great rune. He is now going to be heading into the mountaintops.
It wasn't Mesmer.
Yay! Yeah, he's going to be heading into the mountaintops. So not only is, you know, the obvious checks along the way going to be, you know, additional great runes, potentially things like Fire Giant, Malekith, and Godfrey. You're also going to get things like Godskin Duo is a check, as well as Gideon is also a check. You also then have things like Placidusax, which, please, for the love of God, don't make us fight Placidusax. That would be awful. Yeah, Commander Niall, I missed the jump.
Which actually, Niall is 2 checks, because you get the buff.
Is 2 checks.
And the Hallowed Tree Medallion behind him are both checks.
Correct.
So Niall is actually a very good spot to go, because the rando has kind of put a Spirit Spring in so that you don't have to do the true skip into Castle Soul. You kind of just get the free version.
Yeah. Which again, that trying to do the fun way to get down Castle Morn here, and I like walked off the ledge there. That was
okay. My 38-minute adventure into the DLC that I never want to do again is over. I get comfy base game again.
Preferably for the rest of the season.
Funny, because actually, the parts of the base game I'm going into are not that comfy and actually incredibly scary.
Yeah, we're now getting into like the linear portion of the game where you kind of just only have one way to go, and if Derpy runs into bosses that are really difficult, there's no other pivoting path. He has to do these. So, getting a little scary. And then the last part of this skip here, gonna walk across this guy. We're gonna land on that pillar, and then we're gonna fall down. There we go. We're at the bottom of Castle Morn. Very good. So, Zach learning skips live.
I knew that skip already.
You knew that skip? No way.
Yeah.
So why did you run all the way across?
Derpy.
Yeah.
Derpy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to look at my screen.
Moose.
Moose.
Let's go.
This is hilarious that this happened.
I mean, you know, if he's too difficult for you, Kuiper.
Yeah.
You could die to him
in the Castle Morn arena. Yep.
Yep.
One attack is taken off a quarter of his health.
Yep. Why couldn't Mesmer be?
It was Baby Moose too. Okay.
It was Baby Moose, yeah.
It was a great rune.
Well, that might be my 5th great rune. If I don't get one through the end game, I will be going to fighting that moose.
This is what I get for talking crap about the moose. Okay. So now my options are I go up to fight Makar. I could go fight Romina, I guess.
Did you peek who it was?
I didn't even go up to there yet. I stopped at the viaduct miner.
I'd go do that. I'd go do that over Makar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy moly. Now you have eyes on 5 runes and 4 shards.
Yeah.
We're really just looking for one more shard, kind of at this point.
So you check the Romina spot. If that's a shard, then you have a go mode.
Yeah.
Right.
Still, exactly. We would look for the other ones. Like, we're also gonna look for the other great runes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because we don't want to double up, but the knowledge will be useful.
I can't believe that one of my favorites, you found it and it was a shard, and then I found one of your favorites and it was a rune. That's very funny.
I also rage your spirit.
This is one of the good skips in this game. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow. I don't like this angle. Also, I'm being followed by an Onyx Lord. Okay. All right. That was a little weird.
I am
like my
grabbing
angler, so
this, Grace, just in case some weird shenanigans happen and I have to come back and do Hallowed Tree once I get the 2 halves of the medallion, or if we ever get the 2 halves.
Can you imagine if we had to do Hallowed Tree?
So
Man,
that's
what
why
is going on
I'm
with my
stopping and
angler?
grabbing that, Grace. Also, shoutouts to the randomizer devs, and the 5th Matt, and
There we go.
who does a lot of work on this, for putting in Spirit Springs and Mountaintops so that you don't actually have to run around all mountaintops.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. Fifth Matt was in chat earlier. So yeah, shout outs to.
Yo, shout out to Matt. Matt is like a legend in this community.
It does just like so much work and has made this absolutely incredible.
All right, I see a gold thing on this bridge. Is it gonna be pants? It was an ancient
No,
giant.
no, it's
smith.
not.
Okay.
Oh, I can also go level up to +10, but
I was hoping it was gonna be pants. All right, Matt, if you're still in the chat, remove the pants from the gold tier of drops.
or make everything pants. It'd be even better.
Remove it. Get rid of it. I hate it. Zach, back me up. Who are the anti-pants people in chat?
You don't want me to weigh in on this.
Why not? It'll be fine.
Well, because I would encourage more fake checks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're also a rando dev. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot
Zach does a lot
fellow
of work
rando
on
dev.
KH2 rando.
Yes.
So. Oh, look, an orange thing. Is it pants?
So yeah, I would make
No,
like
another
smithing
stone.
ones gold if I could.
That is
Just to
just
troll everyone.
rude. That's just terrible. I hate that you said that.
I love that.
We're finding a lot of smithing stones here. Do I have any more runes to pop?
All right, so
don't.
I'm coming up on a big boss arena, which is Fire Giant, which locks Farum Azula, and I see a Falling Star Beast. This is a 2-part fight, so it will be 2 bosses. I'm gonna do my prep work here.
Derpy already fought one of these earlier, so this one will be harder. This one will
is
be
the
higher
full grown
scaled.
as well, because I can see the eye
is it?
already on his head.
You can see the eye? Okay.
But yes, it will also be scaled a lot higher, but I should still be fine.
With the weapons he has, power stancing owns this thing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not full grown. Never mind. It just has
Oh, it's not? Okay, then yeah, you're very good then.
Yeah, so Matt is explaining exactly my point of view here. The golden pants make the thrill of getting a remembrance even sweeter. Exactly.
Matt, listen.
No,
Listen.
I'm with Matt and Zach on this.
All right, fine.
What's
fine.
phase 2?
All right, we got a Godskin Noble here on
Oh,
Romina.
hi, Moog.
Oh, Mo, good.
Is it real Moog though? I don't know how to tell.
Does it tell when he spawns?
Ouch. Oh, he got me through the. Okay, I thought I was back far enough. Okay.
It's another fight I'm actually not that good at.
Well, I mean, you'll know here pretty soon because he's gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a real Moog.
At least your flasks are good.
True.
All right, buddy.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Roll?
He was patching out. No rolling. So something else that Derpy is having to deal with is that the Fire Giant Arena is on a slope. And hitboxes can be a little weird sometimes when you're above a boss, below a boss.
Brother, stop closing the distance on me like that. Throw a fireball instead. Thank you.
Yeah, Derpy is just going to use these blasts to tank that knee heal attack.
This should get us into phase 2.
This is me not knowing the fight well.
Oh, I tried to. Oh, I had such a big brain idea to get that buff during that thing, but I can't roll out of it fast enough. That's lame.
No.
So
Yeah.
lame.
Okay. We can do this. I don't know where my stagger was.
All right.
Probably just enough time in between.
We might have to start it up a little sooner.
Okay. I should also check something I wanted to check before doing this fight. Do I have better physic? Dex, enhanced charge attacks, boosts, restore. Actually, no.
Okay, buddy.
I guess charge attack is probably better than poise. But when I'm power stancing, it's not that big of a deal.
I don't want to
I like absolutely just missed out on staggers by spending a little bit too much time. Which definitely made that fight a little bit harder.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, but we'll get in this time. I'm not that worried about this being a big block. I just need to make sure I don't lose any heals on Falling Star Beast. And then just do the fight better and not get hit by stuff because I don't remember the fight patterns.
Nice noble presence.
But yeah,
Love that
the
move.
slope absolutely makes everything harder. Get off though.
Oh, he's rolling.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
So the way you avoid this move is you chase him. Believe it or not, this is how you deal with this. You run after him.
I'm just
I
gonna
wanted him to
not be grabbed and waste a heal. Because I had like buffered inputs like crazy for some reason.
All right, cool. Godskin Noble down.
And
He
it was
has
a shard.
okay. We have a go mode. Okay, because he
Okay.
had a shard.
But you still should look for others right now.
Probably. God, what could I do?
Mainly because I still need to walk through all this as well.
Yeah, that's true. I could go kill. Actually, since I did. Let me go do Makar. I'll go do Makar.
Yeah, Makar
Into,
Elmer duo.
Yeah, Makar Elmer. But yeah, so we have a go mode. But again, just to kind of prevent, or at least, limit the potential that I ultimately have to like go follow the same path as Derpy, and just provide more different content. We're going to be fighting different things. I'll put off going down underground at least for a little bit because I still have to fight. What was it? It was Moose Senior and
Valiant Guards.
And Valiant Guards. Okay, so not super ideal. I am very, very strong. I'm much stronger than Derpy was when he fought them, so the fights will go a little quicker for me. Just because I've gotten a lot more levels, a lot more runes from all of the stuff I've killed in the DLC.
Oh my god.
So
What? I just died to a Falling Star Beast, which does not happen in forever.
dude, I died to Falling Star Beasts all the time in Bingo. I don't know why.
I
it's just
don't.
because
I find this fight actually very easy, which I'm incredibly embarrassed that I just died to him.
I don't know why I don't know why I just killed that dude.
I maintain. Yeah, I don't know. He was standing there, out in your way.
I know.
I maintain the Fire Giant Arena is like the
Fire
point
Giant
of
Arena
a
sucks.
at the
Fire
point
Giant
of a
Arena
rando seed where it is now. It doesn't matter if you have over leveled. Something is going to kill you.
Yes.
Yeah, but also this arena just sucks.
Slopes
But
are.
slopes
You were
are
meant to
bad.
fight. Yeah, you were meant to fight a very large, like somewhat immobile boss. Obviously, Fire Giant like does the rolling around, and he kind of runs away from you at certain points. But for the most part, Fire Giant just kind of like stands there, and all of a sudden, once you find something that is like a little smaller, and the hitboxes are not these like big sweeping things that you know, as long as you're standing underneath the boss's feet, they're not going to hit you. Yeah, you start to get some really wonky interactions with the hitboxes and slopes and uneven ground and things like that. So, Falling Star Beast, you know, you could fight this boss
Stand up.
dozens of times, and then all of a sudden you're here in Fire Giant's arena, and that was easy. So, same thing with Moog too. Moog has a lot of those like weird, long, sweeping attacks that he can nick you with when
Like
he normally
that.
wouldn't.
He went farther down the hill because of the slope.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that caused that attack to hit me.
I will say I haven't had to resort to the only time I resorted to the power stancing was to kill the hand in Bellarat. Because I was like, I'm not messing with this thing, dude. I'm just gonna power stance this ram and this hand. So, pretty funny. I'm gonna get rid of. Okay. Rid of this guy. I did find the tier that prevents his thing from happening to you. I want to say it was in. I think it was in Ensis, I think. I believe.
Or was that our practice scene?
Oh, no, that was the practice scene. I did find it. I absolutely have it. Yeah, you're going to have to probably heal through that. It's definitely good that Derpy was the guy that got most of the good flasks, because dealing with Moog is, you know, you got to have a good flask to deal with Moog. Also, just very hard. Moog is hard.
Oh.
Can you? Bro, what is shooting me? Oh, that guy. I'm like, by getting hit from something like on the other platform, that would have been crazy. All right, so I do have Makar and Elimer. I don't really know. So as far as like the other bosses that are not like Remembrance Great Rune bosses that are considered important checks, the logic behind making them important checks was literally just their achievements on Steam. Defeating Makar is an achievement. Defeating Elimer is an achievement. So, you know, the game, Miyazaki felt like they were important, so they're important. That's how it was determined, I guess, really. So, all right, we're gonna head into Makar now. It's funny, a lot of the bosses I'm fighting are actually bosses that are like in water, and something that I think is explicitly told to you, but I think it's told. I think it's told to you in like a flavor text and a pause screen. Lightning damage does deal more damage if you are standing in water. So I am actually getting bonus damage on my weapon with all of these arenas that are, you know, I got some water under my. Oh, hello, Hube. He hit me. Ow! Stop it. Why is he so aggro? What is happening?
You ran into his home.
All right, he's dead. Get out of here, dude. Man was being a jerk. I found 2 more golden seeds. Okay, so that was nothing. I do think if I get, if I don't get any shards on Elimer, I do think it's probably best that I go get those 2 underground at that point, because everything else in the game is either just going to be locked behind Derpy's progression, or it's going to be like really, really bad, slow checks that, you know, we just don't want to be doing anyway. So hopefully Elimer has the goods here. Would like to see that. Gonna be a while until I get, maybe not that while. It'd be like a couple minutes that I get to him. So just watching Derpy with this, dealing with this Nihil. He healed a lot there. That was weird. Also, that one just went directly over your head, Lamau. Watchdog with the boys out of the pool. Actually kind of a good thing to see, because that fight sucks. I'm gonna make sure I'm not running into a tree watching Derpy fight Moog. 2 more. Nice.
There we go.
Very good. GG,
Hold my
very good.
breath
That's yeah, that is not easy. That fight is not easy
in that arena.
Yeah. Fun fact,
Especially
it
when
doesn't get easier.
Yeah, especially when you don't have bleed. Moog is extremely acceptable to bleed. So if you don't have a bleed weapon, I also think he might resist fire. I might be making that up. He might resist fire.
Yeah, but I mean, power stancing still was the right call for him.
Yeah.
Trying to get the stagger basically right as he was healing was the goal. Unfortunately, I missed it.
Yeah. So Derpy's got a pretty long linear path here. Honestly, as long as Derpy finds another great rune along his path, he's never going to have to go and get that one from Morn Castle. He's probably going to do it anyway because it was a moose. So,
yeah, it depends.
but we'll see. Yeah, it also depends on our time and stuff like that. So, I'm here in Shaded Castle. This is where Elmer Fudd lives. That's his canonical name, Elmer Fudd. Even though the game doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Even though the game doesn't put the FUDD there, it's there. It's in the game code. You can look it up. Don't fact check me. That bear just stopped. Okay. That was cool. Really fun. Shout out to our buddy Rag, who we've mentioned a couple times. We were doing one of these, and one of these enemies just like floated up off the ground and chased him up the ladder. I think he was streaming when it happened. It is one of the funniest Twitch clips I have ever seen in my life. The enemy literally gets skew and like runs up like the sky towards him. It's hilarious. Very, very funny. And since
sometimes
then,
no matter what you do, the game has other plans for you.
Yes. But here's the thing.
That's
Since
a
then,
random dragon.
it's never happened. It's not happened since. So I don't really know what happened there. But
You need to show me this clip after we're done here.
I'll try to source it for you.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it was posted in the thing that we're all in. So I think it was there.
I'm too lazy
probably-
to scroll up, you
It's
know
like
that.
2 months ago.
Too lazy. Classic.
Anyway, we already are at the 2-hour mark of the run, so
Okay.
as soon as maybe we get to Elmer Fudd's location through Castle Stinky, as I call it, that's the canonical name.
Castle
I
Stinky.
call this Castle
this
Stinky.
It's a very stinky castle.
It really is. It's disgusting.
I'll stop at the next grace I have.
Yeah.
I do not get
Kuiper's
another
here.
grace, so I will take this elevator up, and then
I just got to grace.
get out of here, Wolf. All right, I will take this elevator up. We could pause now. I'm just gonna take the elevator
Yeah,
up.
this
and-
works perfect. So,
Okay.
yeah, we get to see Elmer Fudd at the end of this creepy hallway. Well, not Elmer Fudd. Whoever's going to be where Elmer Fudd is.
Whoever's gonna be there, yeah.
Yeah. We don't know who's going to be in there yet, but if you want to find out, we're going to be doing a boss as soon as we get back from the break. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Game Masters will be back shortly. And welcome back from the break, everybody. This is it, the final stretch. We are in go mode. We know where the shards are. We know where the runes are. It's going to be a non-stop boss rush until both the final DLC boss and the final base game boss are defeated. Still a whole bunch of new exciting bosses to discover, including one at the end of this hallway. Now, Zach, you've done the honors twice, and I think it's only appropriate you also close this out with one final countdown for the night.
All right, will do. Are you both ready?
We're ready. I'm ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, continue.
Good luck.
All right. So yeah, we are in go mode. I know where I can get my last 2 shards. We're gonna try to get one here on Mr. Edred.
And I know where I could get a last great rune. I'm hoping to get one in the many bosses I still have to fight in this kind of pathway that I'm running.
Oh, no. Come back here. Don't you fly away.
Dragon Halberd is
Okay.
just a good weapon.
All right. Did not drop one. So I will be tracing Derpy's steps to go down and get those other 2 shards. So really the next like 15 to 20 minutes, all the new content is going to be over on Derpy's side. I'm going to see what the Godskin
and it's
duo.
all scary content.
It might be. Yep. These are, you know,
hard bosses
tough.
fall here. We're now getting to like higher scaled areas that I'm not just gonna be able to push them over, as we kind of already saw with Moog.
Yeah, Godskin duo going to be a check as well.
2 duo fights. I see in Estelle.
Oh, it's Estelle. Okay. Well, I mean, power stance
Not the
also
worst
good.
thing.
Yeah.
Not the best, but not the worst.
No, certainly not the best in a tiny little arena, but again, power stance is going to be pretty good here. He's got a very, very big hitbox. That's really what you're looking for with power stancing, is like the bigger the enemy, the better it is, because you just have more things to hit.
Never avoiding that explosion.
Yeah. So this guy is a big jerk. Nice rolls, though.
I thought he was done. I then realized it was the 4. He did it again.
Why did I drink
Also,
my
he has
flask?
no sound effects.
You know, okay. Something that was really funny. I don't know if anybody caught it. What just happened? I was looking at Derpy's screen, and he like got low health, so I instinctively hit my flask button. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that definitely just happened.
I don't think that
funny.
is part of co-op. You can't just share flasks like that.
Okay, but what if there was a mod where you could share heals? This has been discussed on other subsequent Elden Ring channels. That would be pretty sick if you'd had to like share heals. Yeah. Estelle almost dead on Derpy's side. Again, power stancing just really, really good against really, really big bosses. So as long as he doesn't do anything really stupid, which he could. There you go. See? There you go.
Yeah. The arena was more the boss in that fight. Hey, great run. All right. I don't even have to go kill the moose.
So now we are in like super duper go mode. So I am curious if there were, because so realistically, when it comes to like the DLC checks, right? Like what is left? Really, the only things that are left in the DLC are just really bad checks. So things like oh my god, I jumped off the ledge. Things like Midra.
You are gonna die.
Midra, as well as Jory leading up to Midra. So if you think like the whole path you'd have to go down in order to get down to the Abyssal Woods, down to Midra, that is a check. Putrescent Night is a check, which might even be slower. It's not slower, but it feels like it is.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else on the way.
Bale.
Yeah, Bale is a check, which again, you got to go all the way up Jagged Peak. Of all of those, Bale is the fastest one, but Bale is also the highest scaled enemy in the entire game. He's the highest scaled boss. So whatever ends up there is going to have a ton of health. And realistically, you'd want to be like something like Shadow 10, maybe even like 11 or 12.
Yeah. Also,
in order to fight the
there
Bale
is
spot,
a skip here called Bird Skip. I haven't learned it, so I'm not doing it.
It's also impossible.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not impossible.
Okay, buddy.
But I have not learned it, so I'm gonna run around. But you basically skip all this running that I'm about to do. You just get to the bridge by doing a couple jumps. I know the first half of it. I just have not learned the second half, which is the jumping on the like little platform. I don't think it's that bad. I just haven't sat down and put the time into it.
Yeah.
It's extremely similar. If you guys want to like visualize it, the people in chat, the thing I did back in Shadowkeep when I was kind of jumping along that wall on my way to Gaius, it looks kind of similar to that, except the platforms you're standing on are even more narrow and it's even easier to fall off. So not very fun to do, especially given the fact that if you fail it, you just die. There's no like, you have very, you know, you don't have as much time to quit out as you do in the skip that I was doing over to Gaius. So Bird Skip is pretty tough. So I don't remember who was here. Was there like a Falling Star Beast or something? That was Falling Star.
Yeah, that was the first Falling Star Beast. Yeah, you can fight Falling Star Beast, Via's Champs, and Snail.
He's also gonna die very quick.
Yeah, because you're so strong. I mean, he died quick when I was there. Yeah, and I'm heading up to my next duo fight, which is 2 bosses in 1. We're hoping for not a bad combination. I got 3 more duo fights that I have to actually do here at the end of the game. 3 more duos and 1 more single.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, the end game for Derpy is a lot, whereas like the early game is a lot scarier for me because I could just die at any moment because I'm Skidoo Zero
So
walking through the
this
DLC.
guy so that I can do my prep.
Also a drop.
Yeah, nice golden order seal.
But yeah, it definitely flips on its head for the base game player at the end because you just have so many duo fights that you have to get through. Whereas all I really need to do to beat my half of the seed is all I need to do. Is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
I thought you said we didn't have to worry about this, Zach.
Might have lied.
Nice. Oh boy, that is rough. That's rough. That's really rough. You were doing a lot of damage. Why were you doing so much damage? That was weird.
I mean, because I have the weapons, but this is my worst fight in the game. Just for everyone in chat, I don't do this boss.
I know for sure you're smiling.
I don't fight this boss.
I believe, Derpy. You got this.
I'm glad you
Did you learn how to like parry this guy?
Yeah, but I don't have a parry shield, as far as I know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the parry shield. Please. Please no. I can't wait for phase 2 of that to just be like Miranda.
Please.
Gonna be real mean. Or funny, I guess. Dude, the fireball. I'm like half paying attention to what I'm doing and just watching Derpy. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing so I don't die. We're gonna grab this.
I just don't know when you hit in heals in this fight. I just don't know when you hit in heals.
All right.
So, for anyone who has not seen this boss before, it is the last boss of the DLC, and he's very difficult. Those holy pillars that spawn on every attack sometimes just kind of nick you and nickel and dime your health, or in this case, like take chunks out.
And if one of them hits you, it's almost guaranteed that he's gonna hit you on the next follow-up. So it's basically, you just can't afford getting hit by the little light pillars like almost ever. So, all right, I get to fight these guys again. Also, I did not whatever. Woo! Whoops. Okay.
I rolled that. Oh, so just quit. Just
You. Okay.
Oh.
Brotherman. I rolled her.
Why?
That's crazy.
Why?
How? All of that whiffed. I can't believe all that whiffed. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna do that now. So the thing about the Godskin Apostles and Godskin Nobles is they read your inputs. And by read your inputs, I mean they will throw fireballs at you if you heal. So you can almost kind of like bait them into throwing the fireball by healing. So that's kind of like when I'm running back there and like healing periodically. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. So I already fought you once. Ouch. Oh God. I like this. I'm gonna throw another one. No.
That hit me. Are you kidding me?
What?
Do I have a parry shield?
Snowball.
Do I have a parry shield somewhere?
Okay, dude. Whatever, bro. All right, there we go. Okay, I need to just kill this snail.
Yep, I don't have a parry shield.
There he is.
Did you want me to try to source a parry shield for you?
Nope, I just get to fight him until he's dead.
Okay. That was almost terrible. That was almost awful. All right. I got my 4th shard. Now I just need to go fight Be As Champs. It's also a very annoying fight.
You can fight PCR phase 2, if you'd rather.
I mean, not really. Am I getting chased by another? Okay, no, I think that was just the goat. The goat, like, casted madness on me. That was weird. All right. Then I need to go all the way through up and near a limb. And I do need to do a really annoying... I need to do a very annoying NPC fight, which obviously I have to fight one less NPC because I chose to do the... Oh, did I talk to him? Oh, I hope I talked to him. Otherwise, he is going to invade me. I was supposed to do the horn scent thing. I don't remember if I did or not, to be totally honest.
You did.
Let's see how Dragon help. Once again, more water, so we're going to be killing these guys pretty quick. At least as long as I can hit that L2 move. They'll die pretty quick. Where are you gonna spawn in, buddy? There you are. He didn't die. That's wild. I thought he would die instantly. Okay. All right, now we have the 3v1. And not dead. Was at least Lionel. So Lionel's the one that will spawn like skulls that chase you.
Oh my god. Why is
I want to get rid of him.
Awful.
He died in 1. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. All right. Fia's Champs was fine. Fia's Champs was fine. Dragon Halberd turns out pretty good. All right. We're now gonna go.
And once again, for people in chat, I'm gonna suck at PCR. I hate this fight. If you know it, it's awful. I'm not good at the fight, and I'm really sad that it has fallen here.
It is a pretty high-skilled area, unfortunately.
Yep. So I can't just kind of like fight my way through it. Of course, there's no shield there. Just
all right.
A couple shops for shields.
My flask of Crimson Tears is no longer 2. It is now 5. Over 2 hours in.
No shield there.
Honestly, that Crimson, what's that freaking, what's the talisman called? The Crimson Seed. Yeah, you finding that was actually huge for me because my flasks have been...
There was a better one underground. Did you grab it? The +1 was on your way to Mimic here.
Nope, I didn't. Oops.
Yeah. Well, also at this point, you're probably finishing well before me because of PCR.
Can you imagine I get like PCR phase 1?
Of course, there's no freaking shields.
I don't think I got a. No, the shields I have don't have parry on them.
Checking last shop, and then I'm just gonna have to do the fight.
Oh, no. Don't go this way.
Are you sure you don't want me to find...
I mean, I don't really want where the Kuiper's gonna finish here soon. I either need to kill the boss, or... And I don't really have the time to go find the parry shield outside of these shops.
Okay.
There is some black magic that we could do to to PCR. there is some black magic we can do where he will just magically fall over and die.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, there is some black magic we can do.
Alright, nothing in shops. Why I just found.
So I've killed 2 Stone Digger trolls, and I just found a note explaining how to fight the Stone Digger trolls. That's great. That's good. Ow! Ow! Stop it. Technically, it's faster to quit out on these doors. Try not to quit out too much on these door opening things. It's just not. We're not gonna get that sweaty about it.
All right, we're just gonna have to get good and beat him.
Up these stairs. All right, I still have to get past a couple potentially bad enemies. Hopefully they're pushovers. The crab is not a pushover as long as he gets, as I said. Okay. As long as he gets stuck, it's fine. And then I am going to have to do, I think I am going to have to do all 3 because I don't think I exhausted Horn Sense dialogue when I beat Mesmer. I don't think I did. So I'm going to have to fight all 3 of these NPCs. Kind of annoying. So, get up here. All right. Got to get past one more. This is normally where the, like the Storm Horned Warrior guy is, I think. And so this is like the last like normal enemy that we encounter here in the DLC. So as long as he's not something terrible, which I don't even know if he's loaded in. Is there anything over here? Oh, I think it's an imp or like a tiny little troll guy. Oh, it's a demi-human. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's just a little demi-human. All right, so as long as I don't death cycle to this NPC fight.
Who would death cycle?
No.
Who would have that?
No one. No one would ever death cycle. No one would ever do that. I also need to sit. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else out of this. So. All right. Do I swap here? I don't think I do. I think I'm fine with the halberd. Okay. Just don't be bad. Just don't be a bunch of really stinky losers. Dang it. Okay, I do need to fight all 3. I never talked to him. That whole thing I did, there was no reason for me to do it because I still messed it up. Oh, it's Loger. Hello, Loger.
That's not one of the better ones to get here.
No, he's a bad one. We did get the frost off though. Now the thing that's nice is because I have a halberd, I can almost kind of like preemptively hit these like tap R2s and hit him as he's running up to me. I don't want to fight both of them at the same time though.
You get hit once and you just never recover in this fight.
Oh, he's got raptor claws. That's bad.
You just get hit
I need Natan in here.
Recover in this fight.
Okay, Loger. Okay, buddy. Okay, you need to leave me alone. He's already healed, so that's good. Kind of just want... Oh my god, I whiffed. Okay. Oh, and Letta's here now? That's not good, actually. Bad. I'm actually gonna swap to fight this guy. Guy's almost dead.
Come on, come on.
When Letta's gonna sneak up behind me and ruin my day. I jumped over him. Okay, dude. Okay. Oh my gosh. Natan, don't worry. I'm coming, dude. I'm doing my best. Okay, good. All right, good. Oh, he was doing fine. Dude, he literally just like 1v2'd. Okay. All right, that's good. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. I was having so much issue with that other guy. He was using like, I think he was using like that Raptor's talons thing where you like teleport or something when something tries to hit you. Weird.
You got the Bloodhound step?
No, the one where like you crouch and like feathers come up out of you. Remember what? I don't know what that one's called. I don't remember exactly what that one's called. But all right. See what I have to contend with up here. If anybody is curious, this boss can't be like the bosses that we're like going to encounter, because I'm sure people are like, where's Melania? Melania is very bizarre in how she's structured, in the sense that like she can't be part of a duo fight. She has to just be by herself because of something with like her phase transition where she goes from phase 1 to phase 2. So realistically, the only other spot we can actually run into Melania at this point is on Gideon, which would still be
especially
very
after
bad.
I have to fight
That would not
PCR
be
phase 2.
a good thing to see. Right. What lies beyond? I guess I probably shouldn't have drank this and saved it for phase 2.
Yeah, I'm just, you're gonna get 2
Probably
pushover
fine.
bosses, and it's gonna be great.
I have O'Neal.
That's not really a pushover.
Okay, I think I have an idea. I think. Okay. I don't think these guys will aggro to me. And I think he'll come over here. I want to try to get him away from his little archer guys. So yeah, I shouldn't have drank my physic yet. Part of me almost kind of wants to quit out and start this over and save the physic, but it's fine. I really just don't want these guys taking pot, because they'll do a lot of damage. Because again, we are in PCR's arena, so they will do a lot of damage to me.
When do you
I'm
heal
trying to
this
just
fight?
get him as far away from them as possible. If this it gets over here, it should be good. There we go. Ouch. Oop, I don't want to be here. Really annoying that he does that and then you just can't punish him for it.
Is there anything I can do to help you, Derpy?
No,
Good.
this is my worst boss
I think
in the
my
game.
buff's about to
and
run out, so let's
this
just
was
redo
the fear of it falling late in the game, and it's what we exactly
Ouch.
did not want to see. So it's
Okay.
just then the fact that we never found a parry shield,
Yeah.
which is the
Okay, yeah, this
easy
is
way
actually
to kill
good.
him. Not even
Maybe
easy,
after
but easy,
Kuiper's done
yeah.
over here, we can go hunt for a parry shield somewhere.
Yeah, I already looked at all the shops, so
I'll take the
that's
riposte.
the easy spots to get one.
Oh, it's better.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh, hello.
Oh, we love Metter. Kuiper, what do you think about better? The giant thumb with hands and smaller thumbs.
It's mid. Ugh, okay. Holy moly. Okay. Let me just like, I can't recover. Okay. Okay, here we go. Give me something that I can dodge and heal. There we go. Okay. Okay. That attack's weird. It never hits you. Oh. Oh.
I don't know either.
I don't know how I'm alive. Is that gonna go through the wall? It sure is. Uh-oh.
I'd rather be fighting meta right now.
What do I want to do here?
I'd much rather be fighting the boss you're fighting, Kuiper.
Okay.
All
All right. Man, we are at the end of this, and it definitely got a lot harder. Okay. Honestly, what she ended up doing there was really bad because she got up against that wall, and I really couldn't, like, do much with her up against that wall. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to do this kiting thing again with O'Neal. Trust me, it's worth it. Like, I don't want to have to deal with these guys shooting me in the back when I try to fight him. I will actually just end up saving my physic, and probably this golden vow as well for just Metter, because I don't really need it for O'Neal. I more so need it for Metter. So I could also swap to power stancing for that, and I probably will, just to get more staggers on her.
Can you get out from behind that?
But this guy, you want to use pierce damage against him. You want to use lightning because he is armored. So that actually matters. Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. We're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna do a nice little dance over here. Yeah, we're just having fun. Okay,
Cool.
Here we go.
And I got knocked off. It's awesome. Not to mention, so PCR, the phase 2 is awful. Getting stuck on the pillars in this arena.
Oops.
And right there where he can knock you off the arena as well. Not to mention those two things can happen, which make the fight even worse.
Yeah, the arena is not doing us any favors here, since, you know, normally, I mean, you can see where Kuiper is. It's just a large, mostly flat circle.
Not to mention if he does the giant missile attack in phase 2 of the fight. I don't know what I'm going to do for that attack. Pray. Pray is probably what I'm going to do.
I believe.
Okay, buddy.
I don't.
Oops, I was out of stamina. Okay. All right, so here what we're going to do is we're just going to do this and this. Oops.
It's all right, there we
And
go.
we're going to kill him. Okay, so now we have our buff for Metter. Oh, terrible attack. Very good. Followed up by another
Nice
bad one.
double hit. Nice double hit.
I don't want to be on that side. Oh my gosh.
Still alive. That's
Stop
what
with the
counts.
fingies! Stop with the fingies! Nope, I'm dead. God.
Yeah, Metter,
Okay.
I will say, of all the bosses in the rando that I've had to face, no matter where they are, Metter, even in lowly scaled areas, just will absolutely dismantle me.
All right.
Mainly
We
that
are gonna
side
try
attack
it.
that she does, where she just goes,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
bowls you over. Yeah.
Yeah, the fingies are bad. We don't like the fingies. So we're gonna go ahead and take the hopefully the easier path here, just to get a couple more staggers, and I can just get heals using the L2. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, the worst part about also Consort Radon being here for Beast Clergyman is this is part one of the
phase
fight.
2. Yeah.
There's a phase 2, so after getting through this, there is another boss. We don't know what it is yet.
That's
lying
right.
after this.
That is the what you do in rando. It's what you got to deal with. Come on over here, buddy. Now, I'm not going to be able to get the bonus, like, frost damage now, but I will, hopefully, at the very least, just knock him over a couple more times. Our damage should be still really good with these. Oh, I got hit by that. Cool.
Where
Was not paying attention.
do you
So,
get
Derpy,
any
question.
shield? Yes.
What if we provided you a carry shield
I
location?
still don't.
Okay.
It still has to be fought.
It still has to be fought, but we can get you a shield.
I mean, I could get a shield. Like, once again, we have ways to get it in, even without going to finding a location. But I'd rather. I mean, the thing is the not knowing if that's even enough. Because, like, you still have to dodge a lot of the attacks and be good. So, like, I have worked on the parry strat. It's still not simple. It's still not free.
Yo, nice stagger.
I was gonna say, if he does that little backstab thing there, I'll be able to jump it. So nice, cool. Wow, she chose violence immediately. Okay. Stop with the fingies! Why?
You're to her side.
I've never seen
you
her do
know?
the fingies this much.
This is the everyday experience for me on Metter. If every other attack isn't a fingy, then something's wrong with the AI.
Oh! See how I ducked there in real life? That was wild. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was bad. There we go. I did not get the riposte. What is she doing? Is she broken? Okay. What is she aiming at?
Yeah.
This arena is really
so
doing something to matter.
It's mostly flat, but not actually flat.
All right, we got phase 2 Metter. Ah.
Yeah, okay. So here's the mistake I made. That first explosion, you want to just let it hit you and knock you over, because the second one, you'll actually iframe through it. But I figured, I was like, well, maybe I'll try to outrun it. But you don't want to outrun it. You actually just want the first one to hit you so that you can just like iframe through the second one. That was an oopsie.
Zach, if you
All right.
want to look, if there's a very simple parry shield.
Do I actually?
At this point, I don't think it will make a difference, but
Thought I had exalted flesh. All right, come on, buddy. Got to do this dance all over again. This is definitely better than the halberd. Meta is another boss that you would really, really like to have like slash and bleed for, which I don't have either of those things. So. I wonder if I don't think I have to kite him that far. I think I could probably just get him up over this hill and then we'll be fine. Gosh. That's annoying. Oh. Wow. Okay, I did. Okay. He didn't do the stinky, poopy, rot move. What was that? He did it instantly. that was I've never seen that before. I stunned him out of it, and then he just immediately went into it when he came out of the stagger. That's wild. Okay. I didn't get the spacing right there.
Cool. I missed. I didn't
Now
have
we're
enough
just gonna
stamina for that attack. Do the block into the dodge.
This.
Yeah, why can't
did
Neil
you
do
not
that
stagger?
that move too much? Like, come on, bro.
Oh, you jerk. Okay. All right. We're down a flask. Dang it. Okay, cool.
Meta really annoys me with the amount of just like 1-2 attacks she has. Like every attack just has
Yeah,
like a
it's
super
pretty
fast
bad.
follow-up.
That attack is effectively a frame trap. Get back in front of her.
Why did you do that at point blank range? Why did he do that at point blank range?
Dude, stop!
You know, I take back what I said as Meta is one of my faves.
I actually like Matter. I would like I said, I would much rather be doing what Kuiper's doing right now than PC on face down.
All right, time to do the 2.5-hour trade. All right, Derpy, go get all the shards.
I know, right?
Kuiper, go get all the runes. Trade places. Let's go.
How many? I wonder how many. I mean, I'm not much better at that fight. Runes do I even have? Don't know. I have 3. It would take way too long.
Well, you would have to get Albus.
Oh, dude, I'd have to go all the way through Morgoth. Oh, dude, we'd be here for another 2 hours. I can't do that. I gotta go to bed. Oh man. Okay. I just need to not. What it is I need to not take hits from this guy. That's really the thing that's causing me a lot of problems here. I don't want to use these. Poison him, but you walking slower than you were before? Yeah, come over here. Walking slow. Get over here.
You made him walk so many times.
I know. Walking so slow. Yeah, that's gonna hit me. Is doing it again. Very cool. Oh, he's doing the big stinky. Okay. This is big stinky. Okay. Okay.
I rolled.
I don't know.
I rolled.
My brain just like stopped working there. There we go. Okay. I may have forgotten that I can heal using this weapon. Like one of its primary features.
I say we can give it a couple more goes on here. I know there's a couple bosses after this, so
Yeah.
no, perhaps after a couple too, we'll just
I
pass
figured
through it.
we probably. Yeah. Do you want me just to pass through it now as I'm walking in? This
Give it 2 more goes, and then we'll.
Okay.
We'll use the button
Right.
of doom here on lovely Consort for Dawn.
We got the button of doom. What? That was an early hitbox. I just said the fingies. Okay. I swear, she does that
the
move.
first thing I do when we meet up at SGDQ is I'm gonna do the fingies. I'm just gonna go up, and you're gonna just have PTSD from this.
Please don't.
Okay, let's just button of doom. Let's get this over with.
All
I
right,
need to use this to heal, unfortunately.
Chat, I
How
need you
over
to
my
get
head?
ready. Okay. You need to get
Watch
excited.
how much better I'm gonna get at this fight all of a sudden, chat. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, just get really hyped, get really excited here because Derpy is going to
You're
unleash.
gonna see a one-shot build.
You're gonna
Yep.
the build is being done and calculated.
What is hitting
The math is being run.
What is hitting
the little
me?
guys? The little guys.
Yeah, little hands.
Yeah, the baby hands. They're
Oh, the
heck yeah.
baby hands hit me. Okay, I was like, how did that hit me?
Yeah, the little hands.
Don't worry, I got
Chat,
plenty more time.
I'm sorry, I suck at PC.
No. It's gonna be amazing here. Special strats. Here we go. Here
I'm
we
also
go.
still buffing because we don't know what's on part 2. All right. I'm so strong
Wait.
I killed myself.
Wait, what happened?
Because one
just-
shot's also for you.
Oh,
the build was too powerful, Derpy.
that,
It's too powerful.
It was too powerful.
Well, one shot also applies to you.
okay, that's that was really
That's
funny.
really funny.
Um,
That's really funny.
Yeah, I should
That was
turn
good.
this on so that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, we needed to like fine tune some numbers real quick. We just needed to like
Yeah.
we needed to move some stuff around. We needed to
Some optimization.
Find the right equipment.
yes.
No, we'll just make sure that doesn't happen. I didn't realize that Golden Vow would do that.
That's really funny.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's gonna
my
do
it.
god!
Wait.
He's done
Wow.
Wow.
it! Wow,
That was
amazing
ridiculous.
build. Absolutely incredible build. And
Make a YouTube video about that.
oh, it's the double Crucible Knight? Wait, no. Who are these guys?
Double.
Clean Rot Knights.
Clean Rot Knights, yeah.
That's actually an insanely brutal back-to-back. That's
Yeah.
actually that's rough.
So who vetted this again?
You can blame
Free
Free
rag.
later. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, watch out for the fingies. They're coming out.
What hit me? Okay.
All right. Yay.
Right.
Yay! All right. The evil
And
has
there's
been
a Mesmer shard
Mesmer
here.
shard.
Oh, good.
Perfect. All right.
I just
Once
So
again,
Derpy
chat,
can now
I'm
go
sorry
join
that
over
I'm
Powder
bad
House.
at PCR phase 2 and couldn't do that regularly. That's on me.
All right.
That boss sucks.
God, I can't believe that laser hit me, dude. I can't believe it.
All I think that this is illustrating is that Elden Ring is a hard game, and randomizer makes it harder.
Yes.
It
That's
really
true.
does. You would think the randomizer would make Elden Ring easier. No. It's
Sometimes
harder.
it does. It
Sometimes
depends.
it does.
I would say it's about
When you-
50-50.
Like
It
if
all
we ran
depends-
into PCR phase 2 over in Margit right now with the level we're at, we would just like 2-tap him. It'd be great.
Fun thing actually. If he lands in Fire Giant, there's a chance that he just
He kills himself.
seppukus.
It's great.
Like,
Yeah.
There's a chance he literally could just seppuku in the
because
fire giant
of the
arena.
slope. If he does his the attack he actually opened up with most of the time against me, the throw the disc and then dash. If you space it right, he falls and dies. So I kind of wish he just ended up there and that happened, because it would have been funny instead of depressing for me.
That is a hilarious thing that happens. I can't believe that that's what he does.
All right, now we got a duelist.
From the Gideon arena. We're still gonna
Dragons,
hear-
notably bad bosses in Rando because... Oh, I thought you said a doula. I thought you said a duelist.
List.
Duelist, the all-knowing.
We're just gonna...
You guys are kind of
hack
scary,
him down.
honestly.
I tried to backstep Lamau. No one's
We
ever
have weird
backstepped
attack
before.
timings. That's kind of like the theme of this game. It's like, how long can you
No.
hold a weapon in the air before attacking?
Oh, hey, there's the
Yep,
academy
okay.
key. We found it. We found the academy key.
Oh my god, a stagger. I got a
Right in
stagger. I
the
met her.
thumb. Ugh,
It's crazy.
deserved. It's always disappointing how little that stagger damage does. But,
Yeah.
and, you know, I'm kind of
The
amazed. you
elbow
didn't get
drop,
hit there.
dude.
Well, don't worry, chat. I still get 2 more duo fights that I get to do.
Well, you know, you don't have to worry about Melania or consorts.
Yeah.
Phase 2.
Yep. The 2 worst bosses cannot
Yeah,
appear.
that explosion doesn't hit me. I hate this
Let's
move.
see who's the first.
Oh yeah, the spin to win, the Beyblade.
Oh, and she's gonna do
going
this.
straight
Oh,
into
okay, I
that.
thought this was this was the laser beam.
It's a putrid avatar.
Okay.
Alright, we take those. Future avatars are nice because you can kind of just abuse their AI to get them to always constantly butt stomp if you go behind them, but... Whoop.
Yeah, their attacks are very predictable, and there's a lot of wind up on most of them.
This is bad.
Yeah.
You're alive?
I'm
You stay
alive for
roughly
now.
Roughly that distance, you're fine.
I like how specific it
Elmer.
has to be.
I am not.
I'm out of
Hey, Elmer.
heals.
Does Elmer have the same abuse you can do with any of the bell-bearing hunters?
Yeah, the shield.
Yeah, you can lock them into a shield drop. Oh, close.
You got this, Kuiper.
Oh man, it's tough. Really what it is I'm running out of heals. Like that scripted hit that I'm taking is at least gonna take like one of them like immediately. So
Almost out.
Well done, Derpy.
Hey,
another shard.
Wow.
Okay,
So
so
we got
was-
the
Were
5
the
that
other-
are available.
the other 2 were literally so we actually took the 2 optimal ones.
Yep.
Yeah, those were the 2 optimal ones. All right. I think this is going to be my last attempt, and then I might have to download that build that Derpy
Download the
used. Yeah, it's gonna.
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
have to
download
see
it
what
off of
my
Nexus.
final fight is first.
Download it off of Nexus and use it.
I was like, you have to wait and
How
give me
did
time
that
to
hit
see
me?
what my final fight is before you download the build.
That's annoying.
One more 2-phase fight here for Derpy before we call
Oh,
it done.
nice.
Oh, a Beastman.
Both. Oh my god, I let both get a hit. I'm embarrassed.
It's a bogo.
More.
Okay.
Man of the Golden
Yeah.
Order.
Are you gonna do the thing, and I'm gonna have to run away? Yup. Okay. Ugh.
Oh my god, I'm getting
It's,
that hit.
it's cruel how quickly that comes out. Like,
Well, I'm interrupting him casting it, so he's like doing it the second he stands up.
It's like probably jump attacks are not actually the way on Bofa, but okay.
All
Here's
right.
my final boss.
Bagger.
It's a Death Right Bird.
Death Bird?
All right. No, the Death Right Bird.
Oh, it's a death right bird. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it looks like one. Yeah.
It's got the wings.
Okay. All right. Hopefully we get 2 final boss kills right now. Janky laser beam. Okay.
I think whenever I fought this boss, I would just be like, forget the riposte. I'm just gonna just wail on him during the downtime, get a couple extra attacks.
Her get up animation is very quick. It's like deceiving how fast she gets up.
Yeah.
I missed.
She missed.
Oh.
Get back in front now. No, not the babies.
Well, you can conveniently just immediately opt 2 of them.
Oh. Okay.
What? Wait. Oh, I thought you were gone.
All right.
All right, Kuiper. All right, Kuiper. Give me
I'm down.
one more honest try.
Okay, I got
One
you.
more honest try,
I'm gonna give you
and then
one
we'll
more honest
download
try.
the build. Okay, we'll down.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm
the
gonna pull
secret
up.
build.
I'm gonna pull up Nexus mods right now, actually. And
All right,
Hey,
GG's
GG's
Derpy.
GG's.
You're free.
Oh, PCR2 is the worst.
And now
All right,
you get
this
to
is my
roll
last-
credits.
honest try. I say honest. It's honest. We're just using a different build.
A different
We're just
build, but this is
using those-
before we're avoiding using the build.
Yeah, we're using
but-
those one-shot builds you see on YouTube all the time, right?
Yeah. Hey, we roll credit. Yay.
Woo,
Hooray.
GG's.
Hooray.
It is worth mentioning. It is shocking how often in these settings, like everything is totally fine until you get to like one of that that chain of
Honest,
the end
the
game, and there's just-
Malekith arena is notorious in these for rolling a very difficult boss.
yes.
But we have run into difficult bosses many a times there, and this is not an easy challenge. And yes, actually co-op makes it more difficult because we aren't doing as many of the checks. Like if this was one player, you kill a lot of the DLC bosses, which get you tons of runes to get you more levels, and kind of vice versa. The DLC side, you would have killed more of the base game bosses to get more runes. Plus, you would have just gotten more talisman, more tiers, more healing.
Yeah.
It just,
You're
it definitely
skipping out-
does. You're skipping out on resources for these final fights.
Yeah.
Like me not having a parry shield. Like, potentially I find one in a different spot. Should we not be doing this co-op? I don't know. Actually, we know I wouldn't because Kuiper didn't have one, but in theory, that could have happened.
So what's he doing there when he's placing his standard down and be like, oh,
I don't know.
This
I
is
mean,
I
he's-
claim this land under the name of Neil.
I think
He's
either,
buffing
like-
his allies.
Yeah, that's the buff attack from the allies.
The elbow
Since
drop.
The allies are stuck in the back. They're not doing anything.
God, Matter would make a great entrance into into like the wrestling scene.
All right.
The slam, the elbow drop.
It's
One
so
for showmanship.
It's a little awkward because you want to stand in front of her, but yeah, the 1-2s are very annoying to do or to deal, not to do, but just to deal with.
All right, Kuiper, I'm sending you a YouTube video of some.
I already got it. I already had it.
You already
pulled
got
up.
you already got the YouTube video I sent you. Okay, great,
Yeah,
great.
So
Yeah,
when
this
I died,
strategy will
all
be
I had to
foolproof.
do.
It looked
Yeah,
really easy.
yeah. Yeah, it's gonna look actually. All right, so actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all this stuff off. We're actually gonna get naked.
Oh, is this like underflow everything to like make your damage?
So what we're gonna do is the secret to one-shotting bosses is you actually just want to hit them with a shield. So you're actually just gonna two-hand your shield.
Does it have to be a specific shield?
It has to be the twin bird kite shield is what you have to use. Okay, chat, you need to take notes. Okay, you're gonna use this thing, and all we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk up. And we're just gonna go boop, and we're gonna go boop, and they're both gonna die. Okay. You ready?
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Ready. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna let him spawn in his friends. Okay, that's the first one.
Okay. Very nice.
And you want to make sure you don't want to get hit here. And there we go.
Hey! All right.
The shield. Shield tech. Easy.
Thanks, YouTube, for that. Yeah. What do we get? We get some skidoo. We get some hard tears, a necklace.
And then what you would do is, again, so then GG for me would be on the fade out.
Fade to white. Yeah. Once you no longer see the red boy.
That would be GG. Right there. That's GG for DLC.
GG's.
This is like the final cutscene of the DLC, so.
All right, you've earned that chair. You know, go sit down, take a break.
I think that's Mikola's chair, I think.
Go write a strongly worded letter towards Free Shooter.
Free Shooter and Rag.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, Kiara, thank you for having us. Chat, I hope you enjoyed. Anyone who has played this game understands that a lot of these bosses are really hard. And the only way to really make them harder is to put them in places that they're not normally supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And that is what Rando does. It forces you to fight things in positions that you're not comfortable in. And also, as Derpy mentioned, doing this cooperatively, which was almost kind of like the intent that I had with these settings, almost kind of inadvertently makes them more difficult. Because again, we're not nice Crucible gauntlets. We're not collecting as many resources. So you are like very, very kind of bare bones. Your flasks aren't as good. Your equipment's not as good. But you got to see a lot of the really cool stuff that you can do with this randomizer. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I had a lot of fun. So
I had a lot of fun. It's outside the skill issues.
It's all good.
Outside of PC.
Outside the skill issues.
It's still a fun time overall. Everybody, make sure you go follow both Kuiper Don't Care and Derpy. And Zach the Robot as well, all three of which will have a role during SGDQ 2026. I'm getting my years mixed up. I was about to say 2025. I was like, no.
That's me right now. That's about to be me in like 20 minutes right there. That's going to be me.
Exactly.
Right there.
So the show starts Sunday.
It does.
True.
Which I feel like we just got done with AGDQ 2026, but here we are.
I also feel that way.
But yeah, everyone, that's going to be it for Game Masters tonight. Thank you all so much for watching Hotfix. And again, don't forget to give a follow to both of our lovely runners, Kuiper and Derpy. And for those of you sticking around, if you did miss out on Random Number Generation or Game Masters, stay tuned as we replay both shows after this. And you can tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for our final stream before SGDQ 2026. So see y'all there and enjoy SGDQ, everybody. Bye-bye.